Last week, the Barren County Trojans shut out the Warren Central Dragons 43-0 in a Class 6A District 2 game at Trojan Field. Tonight is another important district game for Coach John Myers as the Trojans travel to Central Hardin. Hi, everybody from Cecilia, Kentucky. It's Jay Turner alongside John Butler, Robert Bauer, sideline reporters Joey Bunch. Our studio producer is Jake Norris, and this is the Don Franklin Glasgow Countdown to Kickoff. Aaron Russell and his team with BC Live providing video stream tonight. A win tonight over the Bruins would give Barren County an 8-1 record and a 2-1 district record, which would secure a home playoff game for the second year in a row for the Trojans. Last year, of course, was by a forfeit, as North Hardin used an ineligible player last season. But it would only be the second time since 2000 that the Trojans have hosted a playoff game. Barren County is favored to win by a couple of touchdowns, according to Max Preps and the KHSAARPI, but they will need to play well and not make any mistakes. With the exception of the win over Warren East earlier this season, the Trojan defense has held their opponents to no more than 2 touchdowns in any game. Barren County is averaging 32.3 points a game. The opponents averaging 14.3. 3 games, the Trojans held their opponents to just 1 touchdown. 3 games to 2 touchdowns, and last week was the first shutout of the season against Warren Central. The district currently has North Hardin 6-2, the number 1 seed with a 2-0 record. Barren County at 7-1 and Central Hardin at 1-7. Right now tied for second with 1-1 district records. Warren Central is 2-6. They're 0-2 in the district and will be the underdog tonight against North Hardin. So again, a win by the Trojans tonight would lock in the number 2 seed as they close out the regular season next week at home against a very good Allen County Scottsville team. And guys, Trojans have a chance here tonight to prove themselves and get a home playoff game next week.
Yeah, it's probably the best position we've been in a long time. It's a game that, in all honesty, is a game we probably should win. We are 7-1. Central Hardin's 1-7 now. Their schedule's been better overall than ours. They've played the likes of Louisville Central, who's number 1 team, I think, in 3A, I believe. They played, or they're a top 5 team in 3A. They played Bowling Green. They've played just a lot of the North Hardin. They've played a lot of really good teams this year. So their record is a little deceiving, but to be honest with you, they've been blown out a lot the last 3 or 4 weeks, with the one exception being the Warren Central game. This is a game I really believe that if we go out there and play well, I was going to say mistake-free. I don't think we have to be perfect in any sense, but I think this is a game that's very, very winnable, and a game, in my opinion, that we should win. And it's not a must-win. We're going to the playoffs regardless. Yeah. But you know, you want to be 8-1 going into next week against Allen, and we really want to have that second seed for the playoffs.
Yeah, Manual's the team that you missed. They're one of the top teams in the whole state in all the classes. So, you know, their strength of schedule, to quantitate it, is about 16th in all the classes. Ours is way on down there, about 113th. So they played a tough schedule. Their record is a little bit deceiving. You know, when we've gotten beat by them, it's been a lot. You know, we've lost by an average of 30 or 41 points in the last 3 games. We've won by just those single-point margins, as Jay talked about. So I think this game will be a 1-touchdown game. I think it'll be close. I'm optimistic that we can come down here and win. We've got to stop their run. We've got to get our defense off the field. We can't let them have big, long, sustained drives. Our defense get frustrated and get gassed early in the game. So they run it a lot. They primarily run it, just to be honest with you. They throw some tight end dumps, some little slants, some little things in there. But our linebackers will really have to step up tonight and stop that run if we have a chance to get our second straight home playoff game.
Yeah. You mentioned Central Hardin. They have a new coach this year, Philip Stockdale, who succeeded longtime coach Tim Mattingly. They have just a 1-7 record, as we talked about, but a very tough schedule. They only went over Warren Central 3 weeks ago, 26-6. They lost to George Rogers Clark, 38-6. Manual, 21-7. Henderson County, 52-21. Meade County just by a touchdown. Bowling Green beat them 56-2. Louisville Central beat them 54-0. Of course, last week they lost to North Hardin, 42-7. They'll host Lexington Bryan Station next week. The Bruins only average just over 11 points a game, while they give up 37.5. And this Central Hardin team finished 7-6 last season, going to the 3rd round of the Class 6A playoffs before they lost to Louisville Ballard 28-3 and graduated 18 seniors off that team, including their 4-year senior quarterback Zach Spurrier, and their main running backs Mason Gardner and Walker Meredith. So it's kind of a rebuilding year for the Bruins. We're going to come back with more coverage here from Central Hardin High School, the Trojans and the Bruins, for a district game here tonight, as you're following Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet, Cadillac, Nissan, and Glasgow. Score big with huge savings at Don Franklin Glasgow. We'll be back with more. It's Trojan football on 104 The Score.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm gonna own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off Does your free checking account put more cash in your account? 31E South.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Established here in Glasgow, Kentucky in 2008, the People's Bank in Glasgow is still serving you on the corner of Industrial Drive and West Main Street.
This is Terry Bunnell, Chairman, President, and CEO of the People's Bank. Not only do we offer a variety of checking accounts to meet your specific needs, we offer a variety of services to make sure not only you, your family, and farm are taken care of, but your business as well. And your money stays local in our community.
The People's Bank, now serving you in Glasgow and Cave City. Member FDIC.
Line, Joey Bunch with our first Aero Safety sideline report. Joey, have you got us over there?
Let's see, Jay, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Hey, Jay, it's great to be in E-Town with you all tonight. Wonderful field, wonderful facilities. Parking lot is packed with people, so we're hoping we'll have a good night for football. We're getting ready to go out to the field for coin toss.
All right, we'll have that here momentarily, and it's kind of popping in and out a little bit on the sideline, Mike. But anyway, Central Hardin has defeated Barren County the past 3 games. Last year was 43-0. 2 years ago, 49-6. 2021 Class 6A playoffs, 36-0. The Trojans won over the Bruins in 2020, 14-13, and in a regular season district game in 2021, 15-14. And Central Hardin has another win over the Trojans in 2019 at 38-0. So this will be the last year these two teams will meet in district play as realignment comes next year, with Barren County moving down to Class 5A with Bowling Green, Greenwood, Warren Central, Grayson County, and Ohio County. Central Hardin will stay in Class 6A, but will be with South Warren, Meade County, and Davies County. Let's go down to the field now for the coin toss, brought to you by J&J Sales.
That was a sportsmanship. Flipped up blue, Mike the White, you will think this will have to be positive. You don't know them, but now that's the head.
I think we're having some technical problems with the mic down there, so we'll try to get Joey to let us know who won the toss.
Barren County has won the toss.
Barren County
the toss during the second.
The Bruins will open the game with possession.
All right, so the coin toss brought to you by J&J Sales. Let's take a look at the starting lineups of tonight's game, brought to you by Kuzma Family Dentistry on West Main Street in Glasgow. For the Bruins, on the offensive line is Braden Perry, Grayson Decker, Jackson Jones, Jeffrey Council, and Carson Lamont. Tight end is Braden Begley. R.J. Goodman is the wide receiver. Seth Laudermilt, Caden Taylor, Jackson Richaw, and they are the running backs. Caleb Bird will be the starting quarterback. Micah Chenault will be the kicker. On defense, the linemen are Grayson Decker, Seth Laudermilt, Braden Begley, and Braden Perry. Jackson Ingstrand, a linebacker, along with Oakley Strader. Jackson Richaw and Caden Taylor are the defensive backs. R.J. Goodman, Mason Smith, and Gavin Galloway For the Barren County Trojans, under head coach John Myers, assistant coaches Chad Eaton, Chad Perkins, Nick Compton, Mason Perkins, Bo Jones, Peyton Gibbons, and Tyler Robert. On offense, left tackle is Grayson Billingsley. Left guard is Ryan Harrison. Alex Sawyer is the center. The right guard is Charlie Poland. Ethan Bertram at right tackle. The tight end is Jackson Bird. Wide receiver is Bray Bewley. Jordan Harris, a running back, along with Dalen Thomas. The fullback is Cody Kearney. Tate Spillman's the quarterback. Jacob Dooley is the kicker. On defense, we'll have Sean Brody at defensive end, along with Bryson Wilson. Nose guard is Colton Thomas, Corbin Wells, Braden Houchins, Waylon Clemens, Jordan Harris, Jackson Bird, the linebackers. The corners are Dakota Wade and Bray Bewley, and Tate Spillman is the safety. That's your starting lineups, brought to you by Kuzma Family Ministry in West Main Street in Glasgow. The officials for tonight's game brought to you by McDonald's of Glasgow. I don't think we got that. We're able to get the list because we were having some technical problems getting on the air. So we apologize. We don't have the official list. Get ready for the Farmers RICC Jackie Browning Memorial Opening Kickoff in the first quarter, brought to you by the People's Bank, working for you. As you've been following Countdown to Kickoff, brought to you by Don Franklin Chevrolet, Cadillac, Nissan in Glasgow. And the Central Hardin Bruins have the Columbia Blue jerseys with white numbers and white pants, a little bit of a yellow stripe down the sides with white helmets. Barren County in all white except for the helmets. They're burgundy numbers and letters. The Trojans be moving from left to right, Central Hardin right to left. You're following the broadcast here on WCDS 104.7 FM at 12:30 a.m. in Glasgow. We're online at 104thescore.com. We're on BC Live. We're also on your app on your phone. And it's Jay Turner, John Butler, Robert Bauer, Joey Bunch here in the press box at Central Hardin High School in Cecilia, Kentucky.
Well, I like the fact that we won the toss and deferred. I think I would always defer because I'd always want the ball to start the third quarter, so I like that fact. I also like the uniforms of Central Hardin. I kind of like that baby blue, kind of like the little Chargers look. But this is a game, that, again, we mentioned in the pregame, it's a game I think we should win. 7-1 versus 1-7, though their schedule is better than our schedule. Central Hardin will not fear us. They've beaten us all but one time, and I don't think they have any fear of us.
Yeah.
But I think we have a better football team.
And Baylor Browning will kick off for the Trojans, as it is going to be, caught and then dropped right around the 25-yard line as they bring it up to about the 35, maybe the 36. Central Hardin averages 227 yards a game, 178 on the ground, 49 passing.
Yeah, they do not throw it much at all. We was looking at their stats before the game. They've only thrown it 58 times for the year.
Right. Irwin's like 17 of 57.
Yeah, that's like 7 attempts a game.
4 interceptions, 394 yards, 2 touchdowns. That's all he's got the whole season. Irwin taking over for Zach Spurrier, who was the 4-year starting quarterback for Central Hardin here.
Very similar offense.
Yep.
A little wing T version, similar to Barron's.
Yep. Irwin under center, got a man in motion, going to hand it off, and a spinning to the left side, still going with it. And there's a flag going to be thrown right after the play. On the carry was number 41. That is Laudermill. Is that how you pronounce that?
That's the big fullback.
Yeah.
And there's a late penalty at the end of the play. It's going to be a face mask on Barren. Landermilt is going to give him about 14 yards. Well, going to give him about 10 yards, and you're going to add 15 more to the end of the play.
That moves it on down the field for Central Hardin. That'll put it down to about the 37-yard line of the Trojans.
That's 2 breaks. Really, honestly, he was on a knee when he was picking up the ball when he fielded the kickoff, so they moved the ball considerably well.
And it's Caleb Irwin, the quarterback. He takes the snap and he hands it off. That's Laudermill again, and Laudermill getting about a yard to about the 36. Of course, that loss to North Hardin last week, the Bruins just had 160 total yards. North Hardin had 292, and Irwin was only 1 for 5 through the air.
Yeah, they just don't throw it much.
9 yards.
Yep, that's it's primarily they're going to throw it when they sometimes to surprise you, but for the most part, they are going to stay on the ground.
Got Laudermill in the backfield as Irwin on a 2nd down and 9 situation for the Bruins. Still on the count, takes a snap, and he's going to keep it. And Irwin taken down by Houchins, Braden Houchins, at the 33-yard line.
Yeah, gain of 4 that time. That was the option where they faked the dive to the fullback, and the quarterback kept it himself. Good tackle that time by Caleb Houchins. I'm sorry, by Braden Houchins.
Braden Houchins has 80 total tackles this season for the Trojans.
Our 2 linebackers, Houchins and Wells, have both really played well this year.
Houchins had 14 tackles last week. Wells had 13 against Warren Central. Here's a handoff. It's Laudermill right up the middle, still going with it. Got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, maybe, about the 22, 21-yard line.
A gain of 11, and he's a big kid. Looks like he's about 6'2", maybe.
Yeah, they don't have the heights and weights on
he's
here.
He's a big kid.
So they get a first down, and that moves the ball to the 21-yard line of Barren County. The Bruins with 1 receiver here on the near side. And it's Irwin under center. And he's looking and going to hand it off right up the middle again.
Well, we got
Laudermill again. Boy, they got to find a way to stop him.
Well, he may not be 6'2", but he's stocky and strong.
Very stocky. He got it to about the 14.
Well, we got a big problem if we can't stop the fullback in this offense. Because right now they're just running her right down our throat.
That's just the first option, right?
That's the number 1 option, but it's the first one. It's the most basic one that you have to stop.
I'd say he's probably 6 foot, 240, 220.
Yeah, he's a good-sized kid, yeah.
Second down and 3 for Central Hardin as Irwin. And this time runs it left side of the field and trying to make it in. They do. That's going to be a touchdown for Central Hardin. Jackson Rakal. I'm not sure how you pronounce his last name. We didn't get a pronunciation. Rakal? Is that how you pronounce it? I don't know.
I don't know. It was a touchdown, is all I know. And it was great ball handling. They kind of ran the Barren County offenses very, very similar that time. Good ball handling that time, and he went in untouched, and a inauspicious start for the Trojans. That is a concern. It's a little scary what they just did to us.
Yep. 6-0 now, and an extra point try coming up. Micah Chenault will attempt the extra point. He's 3 for 4 on field goals this year. And this kick is up, and it is good, and it's 7-0. 9:22 to play in the first quarter as Central Hardin scores first.
Well, the one thing that you don't want to do to a team that's 1-7 is to let them get off to a good start and give them a little hope, a little confidence, and that's exactly what we did.
And they didn't really have to exude much energy doing it.
No, they ran it right down our throat.
What was it, about 6-7 plays, and they did not have anything that didn't look just like it was drawn up.
No,
it was an impressive drive, just a power drive, all on the ground. 1 face mask penalty that contributed as well. But that was it's a little concerning.
And they won't have to throw for even 49 yards if they keep moving the football like that on the ground. So we've got to find a way to stop the big kid, and then they'll obviously start using some other options. But that's the biggest problem right now, and then we have to match them on the scoreboard.
And Chenault will kick off for the Bruins. Let's see, I was trying to check who we have back.
Looks like Dalen
Thomas and
the other one is Harris. That's
Briggs Harris.
Yeah.
Okay. Chenault's got a foot. See what I mean? End over end, all the way back, dropped. Thomas picks it back up at the 2, runs it around to the 5, trying to cut up to the 10, gets to the outside, and takes it to about the 17, maybe the 18-yard line.
It was a heck of a return to get it to the 18.
Yeah.
After dropping it right around the goal line, he did a good job of getting it out that far.
So the Trojans will have their first drive here. 9:12 to go in the first quarter, but Central Hardin already on the board. It's 7-0.
Spotted at the 21-yard line to start the drive.
Got it to the 21 then. That's even better.
Trojans last week had 398 yards against the Dragons, 170. Tate Spillman was 5 of 12 last week, 55 yards, 2 touchdowns. He ran for a 90-yard touchdown. Dalen Thomas scored a couple of touchdowns. Backfield is split. Spillman under center, taking the snap, and he's going to hand it off to the left side, taking it up to about the 25.
It's Kearney.
That was Cody Kearney, who's the fullback for the Trojans. Of course, Baylor Browning scored a 72-yard touchdown last week. Jackson Bird had a couple of touchdowns through the air from Spillman.
At the 24.
Barren County averaging 348 yards a game, 261 on the ground, 87 through the air. Tate Spillman has almost 700 yards in passing. Second down and 6 for Barren. Here's Spillman, fakes the handoff and then gets rid of it. It's going to be about a yard, a yard or two gain. Dalen Thomas.
Yeah, Dalen Thomas was like the second back through, well defended that time by Central Hardin. It's going to be 3rd and 4.
It was a little slow developing, and that's why Dalen couldn't really get his feet under him and take off. The last thing you want to do is put your defense right back on the field. That's the one thing I said in the opening. We got to keep our defense off the field as much as we can tonight.
Of course, Spillman has more yards than anyone in the rushing department with 429 yards on the season. Here's a pitch out, go to the right side. That is Jordan Harris.
Short.
He ain't going to make it as he got to about the 29, close to the 30.
Yeah,
full 2 yards.
Yep.
Quick toss sweep that time to the right. It's going to be 4th and 1. And we're going to punt. I thought we may try to draw them off sides, but may want to hold on to that little gimmick till later on.
4th and 2 for Barren as they send Rachal back for the punt return. Braden Houchins is the punter.
For the Trojans.
Good crowd for Barren County here tonight across the way.
Yes, it is.
Comes for the punt. Good punt by Houchins.
That's a great kick.
Yes, and it's going to be a fair catch call at the 35 by Rachal.
And
as well as you can do, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a great kick that time by Braden. And he was under a little bit of pressure as well.
So the Bruins will have it for their second drive of this game. They lead at 7-0 over Barren County here with 7:10 to go in the first quarter.
46-yard punt there by Braden. As you said, a little duress coming his way. So good job to get it off and hang in there to at least put them back in their own territory.
Is at their own 35. As they set up with a one wide receiver to the left. Irwin under center for the Bruins. And there's the handoff. And that is Laudermill. Got a flag thrown.
Yeah, it's thrown in the direction of a hold. There was a big hole. We were staring right at it, to be honest with you. And that is a hold on Central Hardin. And the way Central Hardin throws it, which they don't throw it a whole lot or very well, 10-yard penalties to make it 1st and 20, it can be kind of devastating to them.
Holding against the Bruins.
So that will bring it back to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, 1st and 20.
It'll be 1st and 20 for the Bruins at their own 25.
We'll get a break in the action here. We'll go over the 104 The Score area schedule, which we weren't able to do during our pregame. Lots of games on the line, district play, and different classes tonight. Here's Irwin. This time coming to the near side is Laudermill. No, that's 11 that time.
Yeah, good tackle.
11. That's Caden Taylor.
Yeah, it was a great tackle by Tate. Spillman just came out of nowhere from that safety position.
Yeah, Taylor's number 11, and Racall is
gain of 1 on the play.
Or Laudermill's 41.
Tate is not only an excellent quarterback for us, but he's a heck of a safety, too. He makes a lot of plays back there.
Second down 19 for Central Hardin. At their own 26. And there's the handoff. It's Laudermill.
That's number 11.
There's that number 11 again. I can't see the numbers too well.
They picked up 9 on the play.
That's Laudermill.
Is that 41? Okay, it was 41. 41.
It's hard to. Well, number 11 doesn't look as big as Laudermill.
It was 41.
Taylor. Yeah, Laudermill on the carry.
Got back to the original line of scrimmage there.
He's carried it 5 times for 43. And, boy, we have got to get a handle on the fullback. Still third and 9.5. It's a very advantageous position that we're in right here. Hopefully they'll throw, but they don't throw very often.
No.
The way they move on the ground, we don't really give them much encouragement to do it.
And Irwin was only 1 of 5 last week against North Hardin. 3rd and 9, and here is the handoff. And no, a good defense by the Trojans.
Yeah, that was Braden Houchins on the tackle right there.
4 got the carry, and what happened was Waylon Clemens got back there too, and he kind of took the quarterback out. I think the quarterback wanted to keep it, but he saw Waylon bearing down, and so he kind of pitched it, if you will, and Houchins took care of the rest. So they're in punt formation.
Well, that was better. The penalty really did help because they did have a 10-yard carry and during that possession, but the holding penalty really put them behind the sticks.
Ray Bewley is back to receive the punt for the Trojans. It's Laudermill, the punter.
And they, just looking at their starters, they start all juniors and seniors.
Yeah. It's 18 seniors from last year's team. They're taking their time on this. There's the snap, a little bit high, but caught by Laudermill. Blocked!
Take it in.
And taken.
Touchdown.
Here we go.
Jackson Bird.
Touchdown, Jackson Bird for the Trojans.
That was Clemens on the block. Then Clemens got the block, just jumped up and swatted up in the air, and then that was Bird on the recovery and touchdown. Heck of a play. And one thing about Waylon Clemens, the last couple of years, he didn't play a whole lot his sophomore year, but you remember when he was in, he made big plays, sacks, and recovers. A big punt block that time by Waylon Clemens.
So Clemens blocked it, and Bird caught it and ran it in.
Just came right off the left edge, and the up back didn't touch him at all. He had a free run all the way to get that block, and there were 3 or 4 there to pick up the return.
Jacob Dooley, the freshman kicker for the Trojans, for the extra point try to knot this game up at 7. And it's up, and it is good.
We barely made it.
Just barely got over there.
Yeah. Wasn't pretty, but he got it down and just over the crossbar there.
So Jacob Dooley with the extra point kick ties the game at 7. It's 4:22 to go in the first quarter. Let's see if we can pick up Joey Budge down to the sideline for an Arrow safety report. I know it's been cutting out a little bit. Let's see if we can get him now.
It's exactly what we need. That's all I need. It's exactly what we need.
Yeah. Yep.
It does put the defense right back on the field, but it puts the defense back on the field with a little bit of energy now since they've kind of,
and on
that first touchdown evened out.
Right. On that block punt, see, how many yards was that where Bird caught the ball?
It was around the 20. I was around the 20. Official.
We got an instant replay. Our instant replays are brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board. Aaron Russell and his team on the BC Live feed here tonight.
It was he caught it standing on the 20.
Okay. Well, that makes you feel a little better about it after a kind of a rough start there, trailing 7-0. We come back to tie the game at 7 apiece. Baylor Browning will kick off for Barren. And that one's going to go to the right side of the field. Caught around the 28-yard line and coming down with the tackle.
Trying to see who it is. It has a 5 in it. I
saw it.
35.
35. That's Cash McGuire.
Cash McGuire.
Yeah. Kind of pulled him by the jersey, finally pulled him down and
just wouldn't let go.
Yeah.
And eventually got him, slung him down. 4:17 left in the first. It's kind of been a little bit of a slow quarter, but at the same time, a little bit of action there with that block punt to get us right back even.
Yep. Caleb Irwin He's under center. Takes the snap. And he's going to keep it. He almost fell down with it. He slipped a little bit, but he even actually got it to the 38.
Yeah, that time they faked the dive, and the quarterback then took it on the option and kept it himself. Good play for the Bruins. Gain of 7 on the play.
So 2nd down and 3 for Central Hardin. How many places have we been this year that has turf?
Every one of them.
Everywhere.
We have not played a game
on
anything but an artificial surface.
Handoff coming to Laudermill this time. Laudermill taking it to about the 45-yard line. He got about 3 extra yards for the first down.
Gain of 5. He's carried it 6 for 48.
Tackle by number 32, Braden Housen.
Even 7, actually.
Yeah. Down to 3:35 to go here in the first quarter, and it's a 7-7 ball game here in Cecilia, Kentucky. This on the line here tonight for Barren County. You got to have a win to host a playoff game in a couple of weeks. And Irwin will get 2, maybe 3. We'll see where they spot it.
That was better defensively for the Trojans.
Close to 4.
Of course, the same thing applies to Central Hardin. We didn't even mention that. If they win,
that's true.
They get the host. And
that's true.
And right now, it looks like the team is probably more than likely to be Christian County, who's only won 1 game.
That's right.
It's a big difference hosting a Christian County team or going to.
How many years did we go to Christian County?
Yeah, we
over the years. It's just been.
That was like the 11th game on our schedule. You could almost pencil it in for about 10 years, it seemed like.
2nd down and about 6.5. As Irwin calling the shots here. Got a man in motion coming left. And taking it to the left end and running it up the left side. He got a first down. That was Jackson Lachal.
Yeah, going to have a sideline warning over here. To be honest with you, it's confusing to me. The Central Hardin guys are almost standing on the track.
The penalty is against.
Tackle by Wade there. We did not do a good job turning him back in initially, and he got the edge and got probably an extra 12 yards after what we should have made the tackle on.
So it's a
back-to-back first down.
First down.
Yet, with 2:22 left in the first quarter, yet to attempt to pass.
Right. Ball is at the Barren County 41. Here's Irwin as he hands it off to Laudermill. Man, they can't stop him. Another first down. He just kind of lost his footing. He went down. He didn't really get tackled. And another, that's got it to about the 27-yard line.
14, maybe 28.
Yep.
Give him 13.
We got timeout here.
It's a good timeout. We're going to take it.
Yeah, we got to get it figured out. That's they're just blowing us off the ball, to be honest with you. And you have no chance of if you can't stop the fullback in either the wishbone or wing T or triple option type deal, which is what they're running, then you really don't have a chance. You have to be able to stop the fullback, and right now he is absolutely killing us.
Scooters Coffee brings you this timeout with 2:05 to go in the first quarter. Barren County, Central Hardin tied at 7. And, of course, the touchdown by Jackson Bird was brought to you by Hatcher and Sadler Funeral Home. Other games on the area schedule tonight. Glasgow hosting Butler County, which Glasgow's lost 5 in a row. They will not lose tonight.
No, they have to win to get in the playoffs. It's a
Butler County's 0-8. Caverna at Ballard Memorial tonight.
They left at 9 o'clock this morning.
Metcalf County, whose running back Byron Lundy scored 10 touchdowns last week in a 70-44 win over Clinton County. They're at Green tonight.
Yeah, he also rushed for 490.
Yeah. Monroe County's at Clinton County. Clinton County has scored 40 or more in the last 5 or 6 games. But Monroe beat Green last week 34-6. Allen County Scottsville at home tonight against Hopkinsville.
Should be a good game.
And, of course, Warren Central's at home against North Hardin. South Warren hosting Ohio County. That'll be a running clock. Greenwood Bowling Green at Greenwood tonight. Warren East hosting Logan County. And Franklin Simpson is at undefeated Hart County.
Speaking of running clock.
Think it'll be a running clock for that one?
Yes.
It is 1st and 10. They almost pulled the Trojans off sides there. And here's the handoff. It is Laudermill. And they finally found a way to tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, that was Colton Thomas on the tackle, but 52 for the Trojans. Bryson Wilson made the first hit. I'm a little surprised from a offensive call that Central Hardin went right back to the fullback after we called timeout specifically to stop the fullback.
Right.
I thought that would probably be a good time to fake that, but we'll take that.
He was averaging, about 10 yards a carry before that?
Yeah.
And we called timeout specifically aimed at figuring that out. Linebackers and everybody really did a good job not overplaying there and just making sure we had a team concerted effort to bring him down. We got to operate that way.
So loss of 1, second down, 11. The ball is at the 29. And a handoff this time. And
41 again.
Yeah, that's Laudermill. I mean, he's the main ball carrier.
Yeah, but that wasn't terrible there. It's Corbin Wells and gain of
3.
Give me 4. Give him about 3 or 4 on the play.
He's going to get 3 or 4 just falling forward. We don't have, and there's not going to be a lot of people that are going to knock him backwards due to his size there.
But this is a favorable situation to be in for Barren. 3rd and 7. This is 4-down territory. I think they've got a good kicker, to be honest with you.
I don't know what his long is.
His extra point was long.
Down to 40 seconds to go here in the first quarter. It's 3rd and 8. And here is Irwin. He's going to keep it. Runs it left side of the field and runs it out of bounds. I think he got the first down easily at about the 18-yard line.
The quarterback's left-handed, too, by the way. And that time he faked it and went around the left side, and I'm going to give him the first down.
The game is good for a minute.
So clock stop with 29 seconds to play. Into the first quarter score, it is Hart County 7, Franklin Simpson nothing. That's our first score update tonight. The scoreboard brought to you by Barren County Judge Executive Jamie Bewley-Bird. Irwin on the count. And they give it to Laudermill again. Laudermill churning, trying to get a couple of yards. Got pushed back.
Yeah, we wrapped him up. That was Waylon Clemens that had his leg and would not let go. And it took him a little while to blow that whistle, and that'll be the last play of the quarter.
So we come to the end of the first quarter here in Cecilia, Kentucky. It is Barren County 7, Central Hardin 7. We'll be back after this 1-minute timeout as you're following Trojan football on 104 The Score.
The score at the end of the first quarter. Barren County.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
As we start quarter number 2, Central Hardin, Barren County deadlocked at 7. The second quarter is brought to you by South Central Bank, small enough to know you, big enough to help.
That first quarter was so basically Central Hardin has had the ball probably 10 out of the 12 minutes. Trojans only had it 1 possession, and we went 3 and out. Barron's only score was on a block punt, but so far this after the first quarter, it's been dominated offensively by the Central Hardin ground attack, and mainly the fullback.
What would you say? He's about 6'1", 200?
I think so. He's very stocky.
As they rotate into the field here, Central Hardin moving from right to left. And here's the pitch out coming this time as he tries to make a sweep around the right end, and a tackle is going to be made. That's number 11, Caden Taylor for Central Hardin.
picked up more than I thought. It was
Yeah.
a toss. It was the sweep around the right side. Braden Houchins finally got there. I thought we had him strung out pretty good, but still picked up 5-6 on the play.
So it's 3rd down and 4 with the ball on the Barren County 12.
To be 3rd and 4.
Be hard to slow them down 3rd and 4. I have a funny feeling it's going to be, should probably be 2 fullback dives. That's what I would do if I was Central Hardin until we prove that we can stop that fullback.
Yeah, Laudermilt's the lone man in the backfield. As Irwin on the count. And there's a flag. He was handed off to Laudermilt.
Well, we got another break. Yeah, it was a 1st down, and it's going to be an illegal motion or something on Central Hardin. The only thing it's really...
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, the only thing it's stopping Central Hardin are their own penalties, to be honest with you. Because once you put them in 1st and 20 or 3rd and 10, something like that, they're not near as effective because it kind of takes away that ground game. That would have been a 1st down.
So that'll bring it back to the 17-yard line.
They are in field goal position, and the kicker is definitely good enough.
Yeah.
If they don't get it here on 3rd and 9.
He is 3 of 4 on field goal attempts this year. I'm not sure how far, but
his extra
he
point.
does have. Well, you can tell with his extra point kicks.
Kickoff was long too.
So it's 3rd down and 9 for Central Hardin. As Irwin calls the play, and this time coming to the left side of the field, and he is going to take it in. He had some speed as he got around the 10-yard line.
Same call as the first one, except this time they went. No, it's the same call. Both times they went left. It's that jet sweep to number 4. Recall.
I guess that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah,
we still ain't got a correct pronunciation.
What was that, Robert? 18 yards? Or what was that?
It was 17.
17. The first time was 14 on the exact same call. This time was 17. 2 touchdowns for Recall.
And now it is a 13-7 lead for Central Hardin. And Chenault with the extra point kick. And you know it's going to be good.
It's good by Michael
Chenault makes it a 14-7 Central Hardin lead.
Painful right now. Well, you know, 7, and sometimes there's stories behind records, you know, when you're 7-1 or 1-7, and the story behind Central Hardin's record is competition. It's also kind of like real estate. You know, what's your house worth? It depends on location, obviously. And they're 1-7, but they played some of the best teams in the state: Louisville Central, Louisville Emmanuel. We know how good North Hardin is. We know how good Bowling Green is. Henderson County has got a good team.
George Rogers
Clark. And next week they end with Bryan Station, who is loaded. I think they were in the finals last year in 5A, and they may have won it. I can't remember. No, Bowling Green won it, but they were in the finals of 5A. So when it comes to playing Barren County, no offense to Barren, but that's probably not something that they're shaking over with their schedule.
You see those times when St. X and Trinity have a losing record, but they're still rated in the top 5 and end up winning the state championship. Well, they're doing that to prepare. They may doing it because they have a hard time scheduling other teams around here.
I think that's part of it.
But it still had in turn prepared them. And so when you rank our schedule, they may be one of the better teams that we played when it's all said and done.
Here's the kickoff by Chenault.
We got to catch it, guys.
We got to go.
We got to go. And then it's finally picked up, but nowhere to go.
We let the ball on a high kickoff drop at the 15. We had people in front and behind. I
think we were anticipating it bouncing. Maybe it was close to the sideline, but it wasn't close enough that it was going to bounce out of bounds. You got to go up and at least be around it. We ended up at the 20.
That's a live ball.
But that's the main thing. It's a live ball, and they were closer at one point than we were to it.
So we'll have it right on the 20-yard line.
All right. Special teams, a defensive score is all we've got tonight. We've only ran 3 plays. We've got to see how long we can stay out there.
Trojans get set, receivers each way, and Kearney takes it to about the 24, pick up a 4. This will be 2nd and 6 for the Trojans.
Yeah, that's the one thing, you know, that we have to stay patient. And being patient means kind of running your stuff, fullback in particular. And it's too early to panic, down 14-7. Got a long way to go. We do have to solve their offense eventually, but just 10 minutes left in the second quarter. So it's a lot of football to be played.
2nd and 6. Spillman under center, takes the snap, and he's going to keep it running around the left side and gets the first down as he goes out of bounds at about the 32.
Yeah, good job of ball handling. I thought he actually handed it off to the fullback, but Tate did a good job of keeping it himself.
And that's an Edward Jones Financial Advisors, Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins first down.
Gain of about 6.
A couple other scores to pass along. Monroe County, Clinton County tied at 6 at the end of 1. Allen County, Scottsville 7. Hopkinsville nothing after 1 period of play.
Bowling Green and Greenwood were actually tied at the end of the first quarter.
So the Trojans have it at their own 32. And Spillman fakes a handoff that gives it to Thomas. Thomas breaks free. 50, 40, 30 to the house. No flags on the play. Touchdown, Barren County.
67 yards, I believe. 68 yards.
68-yard run for Dalen Thomas.
That's a great job of blocking by the offensive line. There's a huge gap right there. And again, as I mentioned last week, once Dalen Thomas gets his shoulders square to the line of scrimmage, he has a great burst that time.
So Thomas gets the second Hatcher and Sadler touchdown of the night for Barren County.
I think we're going for 2.
To try to take the lead. Yep. Bewley split out to the left. Got Jordan Harris and Cody Kearney in the backfield. Spillman. Thomas goes in motion left. Spillman keeps it. He's going to take it in.
Good ball
2
handling.
points.
How about that?
I'd like to ask Coach Myers I've always been intrigued when he makes that decision to go for 1 or 2, what motivates his decision on that one. And what I've seen sometimes after these long touchdowns that we kind of get up there and kind of go for 2. I don't know if part of that is that the defense is kind of out of whack after giving up a big one or what. But, boy, we have been pretty darn successful. I think we've only missed 1 extra point this year, got it blocked. And the 2 points, I'd say we're striking at about 80% rate.
Right. And Joey was right down there on top of it. He's right around the 13-yard line if we can hear him. What do you want to say, Joey, about that one?
He may have to come to this side.
Yeah. Yeah, he's going to have to come closer to us. It just keeps breaking up.
So you're saying your argument or your at least thought is it's more of a mental decision than it is an analytic decision.
Yeah, because, down 14-13, and you'd think maybe go for 1 to tie it up, but he's been extremely good this year, Coach Myers, in making the right call on that one.
I think this, and I said it at the pregame, I think this is a 1-touchdown game, and they have a field goal kicker, and all those things may play in it at some point, but it's just sometimes gut too.
There's Browning's kickoff. It's caught at the 25-yard line, and bringing it up to the 40, 45, 50. He is gone. Wow.
Same guy. That's his third one. Yeah, that was that kick was a low line drive. It wasn't one of those that were bouncing down there. Kicked to the wrong person too. That had no air under it, and that is the 3rd touchdown for number 4.
I want to get the correct pronunciation of his name.
You're saying it right. That's what the PA is.
Recall. Okay.
Have we changed kickoff guys too?
I don't know. Baylor Browning's kicked the last kick tonight so far.
He's kicking the same guy every time. The kind of more the up back there.
And another sideline warning. How many you get?
Let's see what Joey. He's over on the near sideline. See if he can hear us now. I don't know what's going on with that.
For flags on the field.
Timeout, Central Hardin.
So Central Hardin takes a timeout with 9:07 to go here in the half, and it's a 20-15 lead.
Well, it's disconcerting, after making a big play, going for 2 and scoring, and then to kick off and give up a bomb right back to the same players. I was going to say the one that's killing us more than anything is the fullback, but Jackson, recall, 3 touchdowns. That's pretty darn good for the senior.
I think we're thinking that you could kind of pin him in there, but we kicked it more to the middle of the field than we did more into
a line
the
drive. Had no air under, too. And,
Right.
that's the first kickoff return I believe we've given up this year.
Got it to 24.
I believe so.
So that's a 76-yard kickoff return there, Jay.
Pretty much untouched.
76?
Yes. Yeah, he was untouched, wasn't he?
Yep. Yeah, we apologize for our sideline mic not operating. Can you hear us up here?
I can hear you up here, Jay.
What is it about? There's some interference. There was interference at North Hardin. Yeah. There's interference here at Central Hardin. It's got to be something to do with
something to do with it, Jay. But I can tell you, going for the 2, I think we wanted to get the lead just to build some momentum because it's pretty flat over on the sideline.
Yeah,
short-lived, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, they're going for 2.
And they're going to go for 2. And coming to the left side, anybody going to try to tackle him? Do you make it in?
Yeah, Tate Spillman got him.
Right at the 1-yard line. So they still have the lead, 20-15. With 9:07 still to go in the first half.
Does that cause you to automatically go for 2?
Yeah, because it was a 5-point game. Wanted to make it 6. You kind of want to get it up to that 7 or 8.
So it kind of puts you in odd numbers too. It changes the mentality. It changes the.
They could have gone for 1. That'd been up 6, but I would have probably gone for 2. Well, it's been entertaining to say the least. If you like block punts and you like kickoff returns and you like big long runs. So far, this first, 15 minutes of the game has had all that. It's not the Warren East game. Warren East threw it 1,000 times, in which we won 60-52, but we're on pace.
So we have given up more touchdowns in a game tonight than we have in any other game this season, with the exception of Warren East.
That's right.
And if you ask me, I would think the final score was in the 20s.
It's generally low scoring with them, you're right.
So we're going to, the 2 wins that we had were in the teens, right? Just about 1?
Yeah. Speaking of Warren East, they lead Logan County 19-0 after the first quarter.
We got to go up and field this time. Last time we kind of hung back on it. We got to go up and get it.
Mm-hmm. Chenault is the kicker. Boots this one deep. Into the end zone. So Barren County will have it out at the 20-yard line.
High school has not changed that. All other levels are to 25. High school has yet to change that, right?
Force field rule. If it goes into the end zone, you can't bring it back. You can't even get a court order.
We have ran a total of 6 plays. Fortunately, we've got a special team score or a defensive score and a 68-yard touchdown amongst that. So just a 5-point deficit for us. But we still have some things to navigate clearly.
Yeah, Jackson Bird, of course, scored from 20 yards when Waylon Clemens blocked that punt. And Bird caught it and ran it in. That was the first touchdown of the night for Barren. And Dalen Thomas, as you mentioned, 68-yard run. And Spillman with Thomas in motion to the right, takes the snap, and Spillman looking now in trouble. Oh, boy.
Took a monster hit. He was trying to roll out of the pocket, and he turned to his blind side, and he did not see the Central Hardin defender, and he took about as big of a hit as Tate has had all year, loss of 10. That was going to be the first pass attempt of the night for either team.
Yeah. So now the Trojans, second and 18 from the 12.
Yeah, there's not a lot of plays to pick up 2nd and 18, so what you'd like to get is about half of it back right now, where 3rd and 8 or 9 is a little bit more manageable. Play clock's down to 5.
Yeah, they're going to have to hurry. Bewley split out to the left. And
Dalen
Thomas with some yardage, trying to make it up. Gets across the 20 to the 22.
Well, got some of it back, gain of about 10 on the play.
Dalen Thomas on the carry.
Dalen Thomas is on a pretty good pace right now.
Kingstrid in on the stop for the Bruins.
He got more than 10, didn't he?
Yeah, it's 3rd and 7. So he got, what, 11?
Gain of 15 on the play.
Oh, he got 15 yards.
No way he got 15.
I don't think that's right. It's 3rd and 7.
If it was 2nd and 18.
Because he lost 10.
If it was 2nd and 18, now it's 3rd and 8.
Yeah.
That seems like to me it's 10.
That math's not right there. Backfield is split. Spillman is under center. Thomas comes in motion to the right once again. Takes a snap. Now Spillman scrambling, being chased. Going to have to get rid of it. He throws.
Oh, got him.
Pass is caught by Jordan Harris.
Look at here.
At the 40. Takes it to the 45. Trying to outman his defender. Got across into Bruin territory.
I can't tell you what a great play that was by the quarterback.
He was
the same play we made last week.
He looked like Josh Allen on that scramble and hit Jordan Harris wide open. There wasn't anybody around. I was kind of hoping Jordan Harris may put a little bit of hit. He was one-on-one in the open field, nobody around, and he just ran right over him. Unfortunately, that resulted in a tackle, but nevertheless, a huge play for the Trojans.
10 for the Trojans.
Needed that.
At the Central Hardin.
Ball is at the 44.
Gain of 33. Yeah, I wanted to see Jordan use his speed. Yeah. He's got the ability.
And now Spillman will hand it off. We got some running room in there with Cody Kearney trying to push his way to the 35-yard line. Gets stopped at the 36.
We'll take that. Gain of 9.
Yep. So it'll be 2nd down and a short 2.
Was it last week that he kind of did that, just kind of floated over the sideline and then threw it up? Jordan was the only one in the vicinity.
Yeah, he makes about 1 or 2 incredible plays every time he's out there.
Well, I think Tate is 100% at getting a Lamar or Josh Allen reference in a game, isn't he?
Yep.
2nd and 2 for the Trojans at the Bruin 36. Field is split. Got Jordan Harris and Cody Kearney. Thomas goes in motion to the left. Spillman. This time will keep it. Try to get to the outside. Fumble. Oh, they got it. They sure did.
I don't know if Tate's fumbled all year, but he fumbled that time.
Yeah. Right around the 29-yard line.
Knocked it out of his hand.
That would have been a 1st down easily, too. Couldn't tell. Looked like the helmet hit him right where he's carrying the ball, and that may have been the cause of that fumble. But turnover number 1 for the Trojans.
6:07 to go here in the first half. Central Hardin leading Barren County 20-15.
And that puts you at a disadvantage because we have kind of been keeping up with them score for score, right?
Yeah, we need a turnover.
Yeah. Laudermill to the backfield. And he's going to hand it on. Right to Laudermill. Laudermill will take it on the left side to the 35, maybe the 36.
I'd say he don't cough it up very much.
11 carries, 74 yards for the fullback.
2nd down and 4.
A gain of 6 on the play. It'll be 2nd and 4 at the 36.
Good receiver here on the near side. Of course, they don't throw it very much. No. Irwin only 1 of 5 last week against North Hardin.
0 for 0 tonight.
Yeah. And big pile up here at the 37.
Yeah, it was Colton Thomas on the hit that time.
Yeah, that was...
I think the quarterback kept it that time.
Yeah,
I believe.
That was Irwin.
Irwin on the keeper.
Going to give you no gain.
It'll be 3rd down and 2. Coming down to the 5-minute mark of the first half.
Need a stop right here. I think if it stays right here, they punt. If they get a yard, they'll probably go for it.
Irwin goes under center. They got a receiver out to the right side. And here's the handoff again.
He didn't get it.
No, he did not.
Colton Thomas.
Yeah. And
Aiden Houchins, among other things. I think big 73 for the Trojans was involved there at first, too. Ryan Harrison.
And in some ways, I thought they jumped, and by them not blowing it dead, we got a little bit of a break because it's fourth, and they didn't mark it for much loss, just no game. There's no way they're going for that, though.
There's a way.
Well, yeah. I mean, with 41, theoretically, he has only been stopped once, maybe one other time.
Well, we cannot jump off sides, and I hate to even bring that up, but boy, we have been guilty of way too many times.
Eager as you could be to block another one, that's possible. You got to back up there.
Laudermilk's the punter. He shuffled it. He kind of bobbled it for a minute. Got rid of it, though. And a fair catch call made by Bray Bewley at the 34-yard line.
His steps were definitely not correct. It just so happened that he took off to the right side on those steps, and Waylon and the pressure was coming from the left, so that's how they were able to keep another one from getting blocked. But we got 3:33, not the best, but decent field position to try to navigate some more points.
That's good defensive stand for the Trojans. We needed that one. 3 and out for Central Hardin.
First time all night we've been able to stop them, right?
3:55, 2 timeouts, got plenty of time right here. And think about it, too. I was going to bring that up, too. You need to get a lead against Central Hardin. I don't think they're going to be a very good comeback team that never throws it hardly. Rarely are teams that can come from behind.
Thomas comes in motion, and Spillman.
Get rid of it.
Screen.
Yep, throws it to the left side. It is caught and breaks away from a couple of tacklers.
Go.
He's headed down the far sideline.
Yes.
Trying to beat his defender, but brought down at the 32.
Jordan
Harris.
Yes, another big gain, close to 50 on the play. And that was a screen play. We have not executed the screen, in my knowledge, all year. That was perfectly executed. Big play. Maybe not 50. What was it, 40?
They moved it on the ball there. I'm going to have to go back and watch the replay. He tried a little dink move, and the kid didn't fall for it enough to get separation to re-accelerate. But still a great play call there, because that's something we have not, as you just said, we have not done that at all this year. And really, Tate almost put too much under it, but he was able to break away from that first tackle for the big gain.
Ball is at the 33. Got pace on the right side of the receiver spot. Here comes Dalen Thomas. He receives the handoff. Thomas coming to the near side. He'll be taken down around the 30. Gain of about 3.
Good job by time with Central Hardin of stringing that play out.
Number 11, Caden Taylor. Gain of 2 on the
So
play.
actually just going to give him 2. The ball is at the 31. It'll be second down and 8.
Good football game. If you like good football, it's been a good one.
Metcalfe County leads Greene County 8-6 after the first quarter. Another score update. Backfield split. Thomas goes in motion left this time. And Spillman takes the handoff, then gives it to Jackson Bird. And Bird will take it across the 30 to about the 28-yard line.
On the carry.
Jackson Bird from the tight end position came across the end right there on a little misdirection. Good job defensively overall for Central Hardin. That play looked like it may have bigger yardage there.
Be third down and 6.
They did a good job turning it back in. I thought they had a bigger hole over there on the left side, but they closed it quick. That last play from Jordan was a 34. He went from the 33 to the 33, so he's had a catch of 33, a catch of 34.
2 receivers each way. Got Thomas on the left. And here's out of the shotgun. It is Spillman.
Nice.
Trying to make his way through, and he takes it all the way down to about the 16.
Good call that time. That was a quarterback draw that time. Again, that's another Josh Allen play right there. And good job of blocking and a good call, too.
Sorry, that's not Tate that's down. It's one of the Central Hardin kids.
That's the guy that made the tackle on Tate.
They spot it at the...
It's right around the 15.
Yeah. So gain of 14 for him.
Yeah, 1:35 left in a half. And
actually, it's more than 17. And
1:35 left in a half. The clock is not a problem at all with 2 timeouts left. In fact, it's we could score, it'd be perfect, be honest with you. Would not leave Central Hardin much time at all.
Well, it looks like Glasgow will go home early tonight. 34-0 lead over Butler County.
Well, they got to get that 2 more.
Yeah, still got it. I don't know if that was before the 2-point conversion or just. Let's see. Yeah, that's into the first quarter.
Oh, wow.
34-0 into the first quarter.
It's number 3 for Central Hardin. That was
Jackson Eamstrand.
Yeah, he's walking off.
Minute 35 left to go here in the first half.
Super crowd from the Barren perspective.
Yes, I mean, it's almost full over there. Not very many empty seats.
Yeah.
We'll have the SCRTC halftime report coming up. We'll take a look at the Barren County Sports Report as well during our halftime break. It's 1st and 10 at the Central Hardin 17. And Spillman. Thomas in motion right. And this time he drops back. He's looking. He's being chased, and he's going to have to get rid of it. He's going to throw toward the end zone, and it's incomplete way up to the left of the end zone area.
They just bull rushed one of our linemen and completely collapsed the pocket. He did a great job avoiding that first rush and just getting his feet under him to get it. Really got it to the goal line, but it was well out of bounds.
No gain. 2nd and 10 at the 17.
The reason not to pass is just to kind of keep the clock running so you manage the clock with the timeouts and not give them the ball back. But we clearly probably care more about scoring than anything.
Yeah, ball is at the 17, 2nd and 10. And this time comes to, was it Thomas?
Jordan Harris.
Oh, Jordan Harris, okay.
Second man through.
Yep, got it to about the 13.
Gain of 4.
Yeah, good job of tackling by Central Hardin. Got no extra yards after we made contact, but still came close to 4.5.
Jordan Harris on the carry.
Under a minute to play here. It's 3rd down and 6.
Yeah, this is definitely 4-down territory. We've not attempted the field goal all year, and I don't think we're even thinking about it here.
Bray Bewley is split out to the left with Jordan Harris and Cody Kearney in the backfield. Thomas goes in motion left. Here's Spillman dropping back, throws it left side, caught by Bewley, trying to make his way, but he's not going to get there.
Timeout. Yeah. You didn't give him a chance because we threw it behind Bray, and he had to basically circle himself around to face the goal line. So we actually lost 2 there, and it'll make it 4th and 6, 4th and 7 with 31 left. So we've got to get it. The ball's on the 14. We've got to get it down about to the 8, just inside the 8.
This has been Jackson Bird territory most of the year on these pass attempts. Using his size to go get it. I mean, we don't have to score. You can still get a first down too. You know, it's. But I would think Jackson Bird, Dalen Thomas maybe are options. And of course, the wild card of it all is Tate Spillman. You know, he can make a play when there's no plays there as well, just by scrambling.
But if it's an RPO, I want Tate going the forward direction. I don't want him backpedaling and trying to kind of get his way out of it. So because we obviously passed it on 3rd down, we already knew we were going to pass it on 4th. We had ourselves in this situation several times against Central Hardin and weren't able to, North Hardin, and weren't able to convert. So they see where we line up. Not really a surprise how our formation looked there. It's the same as it is all game. Central Hardin takes a timeout. We had 2 situations, maybe even closer in this. It was basically 4th and goal. Opportunities at North Hardin to tie, take the lead, maybe even win it at the end, but just weren't able to convert. This is tough yardage when the field really shrinks on you. So we'll see what we've learned from that North Hardin situation that we can carry over to maybe a more important situation here with Central Hardin with the home playoff game on the line.
31.3 left to go here in the first half. Ball is at the 14. It is 4th down and 7 for Barren.
John, call it.
No, I've said what I've
Jackson
said.
Bird.
Jackson Bird. Hey, a screen wouldn't be out of the question. It worked earlier, a little quick screen, but I still got a funny feeling Tate Spillman's going to try to make a play here when all else fails.
A little draw.
I just think he's going to have an option to throw and then may just take off.
You got twins both sides.
Here we go. Spillman. He's looking, he's being chased, and he is in trouble. Gets rid of the football.
Chance.
No. It came rushing quickly on Spillman, and
it was a rollout to the right, and he ran, and the rollout to the right ran right into a blitzer that was coming untouched from that side.
It's a good play call by them. The right side was the open or the wide side.
Yep, ran. The play was for him to have that option, but a rollout pass run, and unfortunately that's exactly where the blitz was coming, and had no chance.
And lost 15.
So that was disappointing, to say the least.
Yep. And with 25.3 seconds to play.
Probably one handoff by Central Hardin, or possibility just a knee.
They've got a timeout.
I don't say anything other than a handoff or a knee. I hope they throw it.
Yeah. A little different formation for them.
As Irwin is under center, there is movement.
This wide receiver on the near side jumped. Clearly showing you they were probably looking to give him a go route or some type of pass play that they hadn't tried before.
I hope they throw it.
So that'll bring it back 5. 1st and 15. And we'll put it at the 24-yard line.
We don't need to sell on anything. We just need to keep them in front of us right here.
Looked like they moved again.
They did.
Yeah, they did. There's the flag.
Oh, they shouldn't.
And
I don't know why they didn't.
They haven't blown it dead yet.
Because this is just he went down.
What are they doing?
The guy
just like looking around.
The guy over there, the linesman over there on that side is not very good about keeping up with the ball. He's about 20 yards away from the play every time. The kid went down, and we got
an unsportsmanlike on Central Hardin.
This has gone from bad to worse for them.
From the coaching perspective, from Central Hardin, just should take a knee and get out of here. I don't know what in the world they're doing.
They have to, at 1-6, be thrilled with the 5-point lead at the half and the way they've moved the ball. And now they've got the ball inside what will be inside around the 10 anyway, won't it?
Yeah, I mean, they've had a really good game plan tonight, but
that's not a good
that's ridiculous. Surely they'll just take a knee now. Barren only has one timeout. It's nothing we can do about it.
Still first down, isn't it?
Yeah, it's first down. Take a knee and go to the locker room, Central Hardin. I couldn't wait to get to the locker room.
Was it 4 penalties? Legal motion, illegal motion.
It's 20 yards on that one. Unsportsmanlike at the end of an illegal motion.
They'll take a knee here.
Well, that's what they should have done.
Call timeout just to make them do it again?
No.
All right, we will go to halftime, finally. Here at halftime, Cecilia, Kentucky. It's Central Hardin 20, Barren County 15. We will come back with the SCRTC halftime report after we take a 4-minute break as you're following Trojan football on 104 in The Score.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access, and Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club, and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky,
we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that just make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
It's also a member of the...
Welcome back to Central Hardin High School here in Cecilia, Kentucky. Jay Turner along with John Butler, Robert Power, Joey Bunch, as the Trojans trailing here at the break by a score of 20-15. As we begin our SCRTC halftime report, SCRTC's alternative to cable is MyStream TV. Switch today and save on your cable bill. As we look at the scoring summary for the first half, and this scoring summary is brought to you by Southern States in Glasgow and their new location on Cross Street. Jackson Wachal was scored the first touchdown of the night for Central Hardin with 9:22 to play in the first quarter on a 12-yard run to make it a 6-0 Central Hardin lead. Micah Chenault kicked the extra point to make it 7-0 Bruins. 4:22 to go in the first quarter. Jackson Bird scores from 20 yards out after Waylon Clemens blocked a punt, and Barren County got on the board at 7-6. Jacob Dooley kicks the extra point to make it 7-7. That was the score at the end of the first quarter. And the second period of play with 10:42 to go is Jackson Wachal on a 17-yard run. Chenault's kick made it 14-7. 9:18 to go in the second quarter. It was a 68-yard run by Dalen Thomas to pull the Trojans within 14-13. And then Tate Spillman, the quarterback for Barren County, scored the two-point conversion to give the Trojans their only lead thus far tonight at 15-14. And then with 9:07 to go in the second quarter on the kickoff return, Jackson Rachal on a 76-yard kickoff return to make the score 20-15. They went for the 2-point conversion, which failed, and that's where we stand right now with Central Hardin leading Barren County 20-15.
Well, the Central Hardin stats pretty simple. They rushed it 23 times for 146 yards. And it really comes down to two players. It comes down to the fullback, Seth Laudermilk. He's carried it 12 for 74. And it comes down to Jackson Rachal. Is that how you pronounce it, Jay?
How do I say, Rachal?
Rachal or whatever. He's carried it 4 times for 44 yards and 2 touchdowns, plus he has the kickoff return. So between Laudermilk and Rachal, that's Central Hardin right there. They have not attempted to pass, so they have 146 yards first half. They had 1 turnover, which was the block punt. They have 7 first downs. They are penalized 5 for 40.
We ran 17 for 162. We had 13 carries for 97 yards on the ground. Tate Spillman ended up 5 carries, 1 yard. Cody Kearney, 3 carries, 18. Dalen Thomas, 3 for 72. That includes a 68-yard touchdown. Jordan Harris had 2 carries for 6. Passing-wise, Tate was 3 of 4 for 65 yards. Jordan Harris had 2 catches. That was for 67, and then Bewley had the other catch and lost 2 yards on that. So we had 4 first downs, penalized once. I think that was like the first play of the game, a face mask for 15. We did fumble it there about the 30-yard line inside their territory. So, all in all, we kind of piecemealed the first half together there a little bit with some defense, a long run, a couple passes, and weren't able to convert a couple times as we were driving, A, with the fumble, and B, with the just a turnover on down. So we do get the ball coming out of the half. Hopefully we'll make a few adjustments to counteract the main 2 players for Central Hardin that John just went over there. I thought this would be a 1-score game when we came down here, and right now that's where it sits.
You got to get the lead. You don't want to be behind them because they'll eat the clock up. You definitely want to be ahead of them because they're not going to throw it very well. They're not going to throw it at all. They're not going to throw it at all as long as they're ahead. So I think it's critical we get it, get the lead, get a stop, and maybe we can. They're not stopping us either. We turn it over on the fumble. That basically I think we're probably going to score on that possession, and then at the end, we had it all the way inside their 15, and then convert. So they're really not stopping us either. But I do think it's pretty important this first drive of the second half.
Joey Bunch with an analysis of first half brought to you by Aero Safety. What do you think about the first half, Joey?
The first half's kind of what everyone else has said here. It's a 1-score game. We do get the ball coming out the second half, so we got to get the ball. We got to get some points on the board. And this is going to be one of those games where we're going to have to dig down. We're going to have to buckle them up, and we're going to have to make some big stops here coming in the second half. And it's going to be a challenge. It's eerily the way they run the game, but I still believe at the end of the game we're going to be right where we need to be.
Yeah, it's eerily similar to Warren East, except this team doesn't throw it like Warren East, but really whoever has, I think it's important, like against Warren East, to get the lead and stay in the lead because we're having trouble stopping them, and they're really having trouble stopping us as well.
And one of the things you would add to that is their offense is kind of like our offense. They run a similar offense that we do. So it's kind of like we're just having to find that out. But give us halftime. We've got an extended halftime here so we can do some things, work on a few things, discuss some things so the coaches get it together and come out in the second half and get ready to go.
And I've said this said it to John and said it to a couple others. We've done this a long time, obviously, and we've had many opportunities to have a home playoff game. A lot of it has came down to who's going to be the 2 and who's going to be the 3, and we just haven't been able to get the job done is the easiest way to say that in a lot of those games. It seems like majority of those were at Meade County when we had multiple opportunities to do that. So is this team, where we stand right now, 7-1, is that are we able to get over the hump there? You looked at the big long list of the records that we have and the times that we've A, hosted a playoff game, B, won a playoff game. It's obviously a drastic difference in our ability to advance in the playoffs if we win this game. So this game not only affects tonight, but it affects what the season maybe has talked about and becomes for future years when we're reviewing things, but also I think momentum in building the program moving forward after John's first year too.
We've had, Pink Out Night, we've had Senior Night, now we've got Homecoming. They've had all three events into one night here at
exactly.
Central.
I have one more thing about this team that we're playing, Central Hardin. They are well versed in their offense and how their blocking schemes are. They're big up front. They can do it, and they've got big running backs. So even any defense they play or offense that's high-powered that wants to get the football up and down the field, they can control the clock. So, I mean, they're a very good football team, and that's what everybody has said. Their record is no way any indication of what this football team is. They're a solid football team.
We will come back and we'll take a look at kind of an abbreviated Barren County sports report when we come back after this break. The Trojans are trailing here at halftime 20-15. You're following the SCRTC halftime report and Trojan football on 104 The Score.
Reliable internet and great customer service, two things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens, by the way. That's exactly the type of customer service you get from an awesome internet provider like SCRTC. Not only do they provide gig speed and superior Wi-Fi solutions, SCRTC backs it up with phenomenal customer service. That is true value in an internet provider. Go to SCRTC.com and get yours with an unmatched service guarantee.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638, located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
If you haven't heard, there's a new approach to banking. It's called Kasasa, and you'll find it at the People's Bank. Your free Kasasa checking account offers you monthly cashback rewards. The Kasasa Cash checking account can earn you a very high interest rate on your balance. Then link Kasasa Saver, and you'll also get a high rate on your deposits. Grow with Kasasa at the People's Bank in Glasgow, Cave City, and Barren. The People's Bank. Working for you.
Restrictions and qualifications apply. Restrictions may vary. Contact the People's Bank for details and to learn more.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Are you looking for high-quality, cost-effective, and highly visible advertising? At ATM Media Solutions, we offer large-scale marketing with ease. We have 4 LED billboard locations: Highland Pharmacy in Sonic, the intersection of 31E and Trojan Trail, Highway 90 East, Burkesville Road, and our newest location in front of Gondolier. Call 270-629-4542 to get a quote today. ATM Media Solutions. Advertise with ease.
Barren County trailing 20-15 here at the half to Central Hardin. Time to look at the sports report that we bring you every week. And this sports report is brought to you by Riley Dental Group. And John, kind of an abbreviated week for sports as some of the sports are winding down.
Yes, it is. We'll start with Tuesday. Middle school girls basketball, 7th grade, Butler County. I think they're the Bears.
Yes,
something.
that's right.
They defeated the Trojanettes 36-22 in 7th grade. 8th grade, Barren County defeated Butler County 28-25. Middle school football on Tuesday, 7th grade, Allen County knocked off the Trojans 34-8. In the 8th grade game, Barren County got a good win against Franklin Simpson 40-8. The 8th grade will play at Logan County tomorrow for the conference championship. That's tomorrow night, I believe. Monday in the district tournament in volleyball that we hosted, Allen County Scottsville knocked off the Trojanettes 3-1. And JV football, Warren East defeated Barren 12-8. Last Saturday, and by the way, cross country region I think is tomorrow. By the way, cross country last week, Cave Lake Fall Classic at Wayne County. Girls finished first overall. Gracie Reed, I think that's her. She's been hurt, I think, from early in the year, and she's back. She was second overall. Molly Beckham was third, and Adeline Coleman was fifth. Boys varsity 5K individually, Ian Mannion was 26th. Middle school girls 3K, Layla Robertson was 7th. And in the boys 3K, Nick, help me out there, Jay. Nick.
Joey, you know him, don't you?
Regenchild? Regenchild, that's close. He was 10th. So, yeah, that was a abbreviation, and we do wish cross-country teams good luck tomorrow.
Yeah, and I noticed that on the 104 The Score Facebook page, it was noted that Chloe Witcher made first team all-region in golf.
Congratulations. I know she qualified for the state.
And a couple of soccer players for the girls' team made honorable mention, I think. In all-region honorable mention.
Okay. Well, that's good.
They were. I saw their names this morning, Jay. I'm going blank.
So
I know one of them was
Shelby Bird was one of them.
No, Laney Lockhart.
Laney Lockhart
and Laney Wheeler.
Okay.
Laney Wheeler, and then
somebody else.
Smith.
Lizzie Smith.
Lizzie Smith. Lizzie Smith was all first team. That's exactly
She
right.
plays softball. That's how I remember her name.
Yes, and her sister is a teacher at the middle school.
Lizzie Smith's sister?
Laney.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Laney, the head coach of the soccer team.
All right.
Yeah. I appreciate you all covering middle school sports at this time. We got a big football game coming up tomorrow night. Our guys
at Logan County.
Travels Logan, and we're playing Logan at Logan for the conference championship. Yeah. So it starts at 7:30.
So good luck to those guys tomorrow. Well, I guess when we come back, we will get the second half underway. The Farmers RECC Jackie Browning Memorial second half kickoff and third quarter, sponsored by Extreme Health Club and ATM Media Solutions. We'll be back after this 3-minute timeout. Trojan football on 104 The Score.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
So Aerosafety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that it's make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aerosafety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
I just did it, but I waited way too long. Trust me, it's about time you left cable TV behind and started saving with MyStream TV from SCRTC. Already have TV with SCRTC and you still have cable boxes and wires everywhere? Talk to SCRTC about MyStream TV and compare it to your current service. The best thing about MyStream TV, you'll save money and get up to 1 gig symmetrical internet. Visit SCRTC.com and click on the MyStream TV logo at the top to start saving on cable today.
To 15, the Trojans are trailing here at the break to Central Hardin, and some other scores to pass along to you right now. Glasgow leading Butler County 41-6 at halftime. On Warren East now, Logan County has cut the lead at 19-14 at halftime. Metcalfe County 20, Greene County 6 at the break. And Clinton County leads Monroe County at halftime, 22-14. Also Hart County over Franklin Simpson at the break, 21-0. Hopkinsville edging Allen County Scottsville at halftime right now. It is 14-13, and Robert's got some other scores.
Okay, you gave the Allen County score. Bowling Green 21-7 at half over Greenwood. You gave the Warren East Logan score. Russellville's 27-6 over Fulton County. And then South Warren is 42-0 at the half over Ohio County.
All right.
So
next Friday night's a season finale. Regular season finale is the Trojans host Allen County Scottsville, so that'll be a tough one.
It'll be a tough one. We need this one more than we need that one.
That's true. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're following Trojan football on 104.7 FM and 1230 AM, WCDS Glasgow. We're online as well. And BC Live providing live stream of the game tonight with Aaron Russell and his team here at Central Hardin High School. Glad you could be with us tonight on this Friday night, and a warm Friday night it is for this late in October.
It's a beautiful night. I mean, we're going through a stretch right now where it's just tremendous weather.
Had how many days of sunshine in a row?
I don't know. About
27? It doesn't matter to me. I'll take it.
It's not
what?
It rained 4 drops today.
It rained 4 drops on my car, and I just got it washed.
Hey, yeah, it rained 4 drops today in dismissal.
It's great weather. It's great weather if you're a human, not if you're a blade of grass.
Yeah.
So
I was picking up John, and it started just a little sprinkle going on. I said, just enough to mess the car up.
We've had really, except for one game, the Greene County game, right? We've had really good football weather. I mean, and some people may argue that this is not good football weather, it's just good weather, but I'd rather be wearing a sweatshirt, as we approach November here. Next week.
20-degree difference between last week. You all asked me about this time, what temperature was on the field. It was 48. I think is what we come down with, and it's 68 right now.
All right. Well, let's see what the Trojans can do for the second half as we get set for the Farmers RECC Jackie Browning Memorial second half kickoff. Third quarter sponsored by Extreme Health Club and ATM Media Solutions.
Delay a game on Barren.
Well, that's not good.
On a 25-minute halftime, it's shocking to be honest with you.
Why? Well, here's why we got to delay a game. We're not even out of the locker room. We're not even lined up, ready to go.
Well, our kickoff people are. Nobody else is.
Well, we're still coming across the field, aren't we? I don't know if we have 11 people out there.
I will say when we showed up, they were practicing over here on a practice field, so I wonder if at halftime we went, and there's no way they could have seen the scoreboard, but
you got 14 assistants. You still got to have somebody over there.
No.
It'll be the kickoff here from Chenault. And that's going to the left side of the field, taken at the 1-yard line. Bringing it upfield, trying to break the tackles, and almost to the 30.
That's Briggs Harris.
Briggs Harris is brought down.
Decent return. He caught it with his heels on the goal line. I'm surprised they let him bring it out.
And so Barren County will start this drive from their own 28-yard line. Just underway, second half. Yeah, Allen County Scottsville comes to Barren County next Friday night for 7 o'clock, and then 2 weeks from tonight the playoffs begin, and we'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, Allen will be 8-1 coming into the coming into town next week.
Hopefully the Trojans will be 8-1.
They could be. They're down 1 at that.
Are they really?
Yeah, 14-13.
Yeah, Hopkinsville's ahead by one point.
Dalen.
There's Dalen Thomas getting some blockage and almost did he get the? I believe he got the first down. Yep.
Yeah, it was a good run that time.
Kept his feet
at the 39-yard line. So that's good enough for that Edward Jones financial advisor Jamie Harris and Sheila Perkins first down for the Trojans.
He's got 4 carries and 83 yards. That 11-yard gain to start the half is a good movement forward.
11 on the play. First and 10.
I know we want to sprinkle pass, but at the same time, we've had a couple of dropbacks that Tate's had to do everything he can to either get rid of it or get out of it. We've got to keep pounding the rock there up the middle and see if we can keep moving the ball to pay dirt.
Yeah. Jordan Harris, Cody Kearney split in the backfield. And what do we got here?
Motion on the right side. Let's see where they go. They say offsides for Barren.
Offsides against the Trojans.
Well, it must be loft. The only way to get an offsides on the offense, you have to line up offsides.
Right.
Huh.
So I bring it back 5 to the 34.
Okay. These are penalties that you just don't want, to be honest with you.
First down and 15 for Barren County. Bray Bewley's here on the near side of the wideout spot. Backfield is split with Kearney and Jordan Harris. And it is coming
That's Tate's got
to Tate, and he kept it. Face mask. Surely, there's the flags. Okay.
Yeah, they got that. Officiating crew is pretty
took his
good.
helmet off.
I think officiating crew overall is pretty good tonight.
This guy, I can't remember his name.
This was not the North Hardin crowd.
No. The guy, the white hat, refereed the state baseball finals when I was with him on the same crew. So he's really good. He's a great official at all sports. So I knew he'd keep the game going. That's a big penalty that moves it right across midfield.
6 penalties, 55 yards now on Central Hardin. And it's not essential that we score the first time. But I think it really helps our chances. Just got to get ahead of Central Hardin.
Jackson Bird's going to be on the left side. Bray Bewley here on the near side.
You got one-on-one up top with him, but we haven't had time to get to him.
And there's Spillman. In a lot of traffic, fumble on the play, and it is going to be recovered by Central Hardin.
And that's what we were doing, just a 2-step drop to try to throw it up to Jackson on a quick go pattern. But the pocket just caved in, and I don't know if Tate lost it or he was trying to make a play or what, but that's his second fumble tonight. Very uncharacteristic, but that one gives it back to them in our territory and completely changes the complexion of this opening few minutes.
Yeah, we've been our own worst enemy so far.
Touchdown at the 41-yard line.
There's Irwin under center for the Bruins. You got receivers left and right. Handoff to Laudermilk. Laudermilk is going to be met and taken down.
That's a good start.
Yep.
73, Ryan Harrison.
Ryan Harrison on the stop there.
Wrapped him around the waist and slung him backwards. One of the very few times we've been able to do that. Ryan can match him pound for pound there.
No gain there.
Yeah, it looks like to me we've added a little bit more bulk to the line. We got Harrison and Billingsley both now playing inside at tackles, and you got 77 for the Trojans on the outside.
I'm sorry, Brody. Tom Brody.
Yeah.
And looks like to me we moved Colton Thomas more to the defensive end.
2nd and 10 for the Bruins. Here is Irwin. He's going to throw it. He's going to throw it deep on the left side of the field, and it was almost picked off.
Yeah, as a go route. And that was
Briggs Harris almost intercepted that pass.
Yeah, good coverage that time by Briggs. Basically, we kind of rolled him out of bounds, and Briggs had an opportunity, had a better chance for the catch than the Central Hardin guy did.
So now it brings up 3rd down and 10.
And that's how we want to. That's what we want Central Hardin to do, is to throw it. That's why I think it's so important for us to get ahead of them.
And that says they're going for it probably in a 4-down type situation, definitely, when they're throwing there on 2nd down.
I like adding the bulk to the interior of our defensive line. I think that helps take away the fullback.
Laudermilk, the long man in the backfield, takes the handoff and pushes his way forward, gets about 5, maybe 6.
Got a couple yards forward there.
It's all right. going to be fourth.
It's going to be 4th and 5.
They're really too close to punt. Too close to punt, too far for a field goal, so they're going to go for it. It's actually 4th and 6.
Yeah.
We need to stop right here.
Got a receiver on the left side. Lauderbilt's the long man in the backfield once again.
When they needed a play, they've given it to number 4.
Number 4, that's exactly right.
And that's Rachal.
It's over on the right flat.
Yep. Here he comes in motion. And there's a throw to the left side. It's way overthrown.
They can throw all day long.
That is only helping us, and I'll be happy to let them do that.
Surprised they did not give it to Rachal.
He was in motion. I thought maybe if they were, when he turned to pass, I thought he was going to throw it to him there in the flat with a little head of steam, and that may have picked up the first down. Instead, they went over in the flat to one of their receivers that didn't have a chance. He overthrew him by 6 or 7 yards.
Well, we withstood that fumble.
We ended up losing, 5 yards?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so very, very fortunate right there.
1st and 10.
So we still have an opportunity to take it down the field and take a lead here.
With not much time off the clock.
I think Dalen Thomas hadn't touched it for a while. He's only carried it 3 times, but he's had big plays almost every time he's got it. 4 times, I'm sorry.
He needs to have it. There's the handoff to Kearney.
Nothing.
No.
And they did to our fullback what we did to their fullback the last couple of times. They just kind of took it. They stuffed the box on that one.
Tackle for loss in the backfield.
Loss of 2. That's Kearney's 4th carry. First time he's been pushed backwards.
Yeah, he normally does not have any negative carries.
Yeah, I'm in for a steady dose of Dalen and Jordan Harris. And, if we're able to mix in a Jackson Bird, what we were trying to do there, I think, had some good intentions when we fumbled it. But
yeah. Thomas comes in motion right. Backfield is split. Spillman looking to throw. It is going to be caught.
Good throw.
Wow, Bray Bewley right around the 49-yard line before he stepped out of bounds. It's a first down.
16.
That was a good throw that time. That may have been the same play we tried to run for the touchdown. That was a little roll out to the right and didn't get the blocking earlier. Got the blocking that time. That was a great throw by Tate. Good catch by Bray Bewley. Guard to guard in basketball. They should be very familiar with each other.
Yep.
He did that one.
We're close to, a month away from the first game there?
Yep.
December the 3rd, it will be the first doubleheader. Girls play on the 2nd.
The calendar is a week later this year, isn't it? Everything has Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving's
Christmas,
late this year.
Everything's a week later.
Yeah, Campbellsville will be the start for the Trojanettes, and then Greene County on the road for both the Trojans and Trojanettes on December the 3rd. And Spillman's going to keep it. He finds a hole and keeps on going. Gets another first down for the Trojans as he crossed the 40 to the 39.
I got a terrible spot.
Yeah, I thought he fell forward for about 12, and they marked it back to where he started to fall at the 10. 10-yard gain, that is. The line of scrimmage is the 39.
10 yards on the carry. 1st and 10.
Still a first down. Edward Jones, first down for Barren County. 7:38 to go in the 3rd quarter. Barren County trailing 20-15. A lot riding on the line. The Trojans need to win to host a playoff game 2 weeks from tonight. If they don't win, they'll have to go somewhere. Probably McCracken County or Henderson County. There's a handoff. That's Kearney. Goes forward with it at the 30. Well, I thought he got to the 35. They're going to spot it at the 37.
Gain of just 2, maybe.
His knee must have hit the ground.
2nd and 8.
I'm not a big fan of a lack of hustle on the Stripes part. And those 2 guys spotting the ball on the sides, it's just a 5-man crew. Don't really get up and spot the ball very quickly. So sometimes you can benefit from that, and sometimes you can lose a few yards from that.
2nd and 8 for Barren. The wideouts left and right. Spillman on the count, steps back, looks, quick throw is incomplete.
Lucky.
Yeah.
Very, very lucky.
It's intended for Jackson Bird.
Yeah, it was a slant to Jackson. The ball was overthrown or led him too far, and I don't know if the Central Hardin guy even saw it. It looked like to me hit him in the helmet.
It did. It bounced off his shoulder pad.
They could have housed that one very easily.
Maybe that's why he's playing defense, not on offense.
So now it's 3rd and 8 for Barren. The ball is right in the middle of the field at the 37.
Bruin fans, on your feet. It's 3rd.
Caverna leading Ballard Memorial 38-6 at halftime. First score we've got from there tonight. Howard County 21, Franklin Simpson nothing.
Long count here.
Here is Spillman, and he's going to hand it off to Thomas. Round the left hand, and he's still going. Still going. Breaks away.
Holy cow.
Wow, what a run by Dalen Thomas. Got it all the way down to the 11, or maybe the 16-yard line it is.
Yeah, I vote to give him the ball more. I mean, that was got a good block, kick-out block that time on the end around that time. But then after the good kick-out block, the last 15 was all Dalen Thomas. He just ran through people and carried people.
That is not his longest, but that is his best run of the night, and that's what you call yards after contact. We got the ball down inside their 20.
21 yards.
He's got 5 for 104.
1st and 10 for the Trojans.
Bewley is split out wide to the right. Jordan Harris, Cody Kearney in the backfield. Here comes Briggs Harris in motion to the right, and Spillman's going to keep it, and he is going to run with it. He's going to get to the 10. Trying to get, and got pushed out of bounds.
That was a weak hold, too.
Yeah, the hold is at the, 17?
Yeah, they called a hold on one of our linemen trying to block for Tate, and that was a
not effective hold.
Not much going on there. I think the game has been called well. I'm not a big fan of that one. And neither team has handled situations in which penalties has put us behind the chains. I know they haven't at all, and I don't know if we've been real effective at it. So now it's 1st and the dreaded 20.
20 from the 26.
You just got to be patient on 1st and 20.
We got 3 receivers here on the near side. Jordan Harris goes in motion and comes back to the right. Dropped, it's fumbled, and picked up by Spillman, and then tackled.
We're killing ourselves.
Yeah, at the 31-yard line.
That was I went back and watched that, John. That wasn't a weak hold. That was a non-hold, really. He didn't even do anything to slow the kid down. But
again, we just do not, when it's, like I said, 1st and 20, now it's 2nd and 25. You just don't have to get it all back.
Too many mistakes right now.
Yeah, we are our own worst enemy, and that's the fear right here.
And it's not penalties tonight.
No.
It's just poor execution.
Yeah, we're not going to get this. We're going to have to really hurry.
I wouldn't even try, and they're going to call a timeout.
And the problem with that is that when you're down, you kind of want to have all your timeouts late in the game. But, and the other thing is you really don't like to call timeouts. If it's 4th and 1, yeah, 2nd and 25, it's not really a timeout that you really want, but I understand why. I'd call a screen right here. I'd call a screen, quarterback draw. See if you can pick up, 10, 11, just make it more manageable.
Here's what we haven't ran in a while is the Jordan Harris wheel route. Do we have enough space for it?
I don't know. Have we ever run it this year?
Yeah, we ran it one time.
Okay, all right.
And
I just don't think you need a real big play on 2nd and 25. I just think we need to just get some positive yards. Just kind of go forward rather than. I'm not against a run.
Got one into the 3rd quarter score. Hopkinsville 22, Allen County Scottsville 21.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
I think the last time that we saw the wheel route out of Jordan Harris was at North Hardin.
Could have been.
It was wide open.
Oh, I thought you were talking about hook and lateral. Yeah. I just don't know. Against a good defensive team, they should not let anything get by them. So we'll see.
All right, here we go.
I'll take 10 yards right now. How about 10?
Yeah. 10, gets you in.
Be 3rd and 15. I'll take 10 yards right here.
Jordan Harris moves over to the left of Tate Spillman. Spillman being chased. Pressure. Gets rid of the football. It is incomplete. Knocked away by number 3, Jackson Instrom.
Same thing.
Yep.
Let's give me 10. Third and 25. Just needs to be manageable on fourth down. And we need to do a little bit better job on pass blocking, too. We're not giving a whole lot of time for our receivers to get downfield to get open.
At the 31.
Or for Tate to be able to see what's out there in the field.
Yeah. 4:40 to play in the third.
A lot of changing.
Yeah, trying to get switched up here. Play clock down at 10.
We don't need to waste a timeout either.
Backfield is split. There goes Jordan Harris in motion. The pitch out comes to Jordan Harris in reverse.
Back to Tate.
And gives it to Tate Spillman. He's going to throw it deep into the end zone, and it is going to be broken up.
Good job of their receiver, or their DB, staying at home. Briggs Harris was the intended receiver back there, and we ran a little double reverse flea flicker back to Tate.
He was open, but the problem is Briggs was 5 yards open, but Tate hadn't got the ball yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, time that we made the double reverse handoff, they had already kind of caught up.
So you don't get anything
now
on those two plays, and now you got to get it all at once.
Now it's just a jump ball now.
They can put their cavalry kind of right there on the 6, right?
Yeah, you make this 1 out of 100 right here, but we'll see.
Timeout called.
I don't like it. Just, as always, be honest. Sideline warning, though.
Sideline warning against Barren County.
Yeah.
We got a full play clock there. What are they moving the ball for? What are they moving the ball for?
Is that the second sideline warning?
That's our second one. We got one in the first quarter.
I don't remember getting that one.
Well, this is the old dreaded 15-yarder. I guess somebody ran into somebody. The sideline guy's coming in, and so it goes from a fourth and we go from 1st and 10 at the 16 to 4th down at the 46. And so we go from what our goal is to get a first down and get in the end zone. Now we're going to punt, our first punt of the night. Second punt of the night.
Yeah, Braden Houchins, the punter. With Central Hardin back at the 10.
You got to go down there.
Yeah,
they blocked it, actually.
blocked
Sorry.
The ball's going to go
That's a heck of a roll
down to the 11-yard line. Wow.
It ends up being a great kick. I don't know what number 11 was doing for Central Hardin. He about cost them a turnover. The ball was deflected that time, but it ended up being a great kick for Mr. Houchins.
On grass, that's not such a great kick, but you get the benefit of the turf. And it rolls all the way down to where they're going to spot it, the 14.
How many illegal participations have we seen this year? Not just on us, on other teams. It just seems like to me it's I don't see it at any other level.
You mean sideline?
Sideline deals. It seems like it comes up every game now.
It started when we was at home. It was a lot on us at home, and then after that, it stopped in our area. But as we come up in here in E-Town area, they've really enforced it up in this area.
It's 15 yards. It's just, I mean, I've said it 1,000 times.
You get the same thing for the sideline warning as you get from
it's dumb.
knocking the quarterback out.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Play clock down at 7. Irwin under center with Laudermilt in the backfield. And it's coming to the left side of the field.
Yeah, good play.
Trying to tackle him, and
good play by
Waylon about the 13-yard line.
Good play by Waylon Clemens there. He contained that. He was in containment. Never got outside of Waylon, and Waylon was part of the tackle as well.
Gain of 2.
Defensively playing really good this half.
We're down to 4 minutes to play in a third. Barron still trailing 20-15.
Well, if we don't win this game, boy, it's going to bite.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to hurt because we've kind of been our own worst enemy.
Yeah. Second down and 8 for the Bruins.
Still a long way to go here. We need how about a turnover? Is it against the rules for Central Hardin to turn it over here?
And handoff
fullback
in there to Laudermilt. Laudermilt got to about the 18.
Yeah, good. Colton Thomas on the tackle. Still picked up 7 on the play, maybe 8.
Yeah, put it at the 19.
Whatever the first spot is over there, it's never the right one.
Yeah.
Long 3.
And 3 at the 19.
Yep, third and long 3. Ball just inside the 18 and the 19.
Get a stop and need to make them punt. They have struggled a little bit on that area, too.
Here's Irwin. And it's off to Laudermill again.
Second effort, got it.
Yep.
We had a great hit on him to start with, and
there's a flag.
That's after the penalty.
Here comes the flags again.
The way
I don't. Unsportsmanlike on the Trojans.
Gee whiz.
Didn't see it. I'll be honest with you, didn't see it, really wasn't looking, but I didn't see anybody yelling, screaming, or doing anything.
And the official that threw it was in the middle of 11 baby blue jerseys. So it had to have been something that we didn't get and see there.
Well,
we threw one of their towels over to the sideline, but that was just kind of, we were helping with janitorial duties. Surely to goodness they didn't think we were throwing it at somebody.
The Bruins having it thrown 38. And handoff coming to number 11. That is Taylor. And somebody's helmet just flew off.
Caden Taylor on the carry.
One of their linemen.
Gain of 3 on the play.
You're going to give him 3 on that?
2nd and 7.
They're going to put it at the 41. Official time.
This is the fellas, calm it down. Official timeout.
Glasgow leading Butler County 48-14. They can't seem to get to that running clock after 3 periods. Here we go, 2nd down and 7 for Central Hardin. Irwin. This time he's going to keep it. Goes to the 45, up to about the 47.
Yeah. Good job of faking that time. By the time Briggs Harris came up and made that tackle, give him 6.
3rd down and 2 for the Bruins. Under 2 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter.
3rd and 2 at the 46.
Laudermill in the backfield. Here's Irwin on the count. And he's going to hand it off to Laudermill. Laudermill pushing his way forward, gets across the 50 to the 48. Another 1st down for Central Hardin.
Laudermill now has carried it 16 times for 94 yards. That's Central Hardin's 9th 1st down.
5 yards on the carry. His gain is good. Planet Fitness.
So the ball at the Barren 48. We have 1:14, the clock running here in the 3rd period. Trojans down 20-15. Taylor goes in motion right. He gets the handoff. Spraying around to the right side, and tackle made about the 45. It'll be a gain of 3.
Number 11 that time, Sean Brody. That's not Nathan. We got 11 as Sean Brody, is that right?
11 for them is Caden Taylor.
No, I'm talking about for us. Okay. In our
just a misprint there.
Misprint. That's Nathan.
Supposed to be 77.
Yeah. Gain of 3.
20 seconds to play here in the 3rd. 2nd down 7 for the Bruins. They got a receiver on the left side. There's a handoff to Laudermill. Laudermill working around to the left side and tackled about the 39-yard line.
And Tate Spillman saved that 1st down.
About a yard or 2 shy. Time runs out here in the 3rd quarter. And after 3, Central Hardin 20, Barren County 15. We'll be back with a 4th and final quarter after this timeout. As you're following Trojan football on 104 at The Score.
At Kuzma Family Dentistry, we specialize in changing smiles and changing lives. If you'd like to experience this wow factor transformation that not only can change your smile, but change your life, give Kuzma Family Dentistry a call at 270-651-2638. Located at 501 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
As we head to the fourth quarter of play, it's brought to you by CPC Commodities, proven on our farm and made for yours. Jay Turner with John Butler, Robert Bauer, Joey Punch, here from Cecilia, Kentucky, as they tried to get the first down.
They got it, quarterback sneak.
And they did. That was Irwin.
Jackson Rochelle on the keeper.
Rochelle.
A gain of 2.
Okay, well.
No, I think he called the wrong one as a quarterback, wasn't it?
That's what I thought.
Yeah, as a quarterback, as Caleb Irwin. That's their 10th first down.
Actually, it was 4.
So it was?
Yeah, you snap it to him. This time it's snapped out. And I don't know.
We got it. Second time we got it. Yep, we
got it.
Quarterback tried to pick it up and roll around on it, and we were right there to get it. Oh, just go to the sideline.
Here we go.
Yeah, we're going to get the ball now. It's after you just have to understand these officials in this area, the E-Town area, are
reactionary.
They are very, very reactionary. I don't know. It may be on them for all I know. Who got the fumble?
I don't know. I got a little excited. Sorry.
Is there an instant replay on that?
It's going to be our ball, but I think who's the penalty on? Dead ball, unsportsmanlike. Guess who? Us.
I don't.
And there was again. Did he throw the ejection out there?
Yes, he just threw out. I think Colton Thomas, or maybe I prematurely said Colton.
Yeah, Colton.
He ran off.
He went to the sideline. I don't know.
Well, he's going to go off anyway. He's a defensive player.
That's right. That's why I said prematurely there. I don't know who it was.
But he did give the old thumbs up ejection. There was no punches, as far as I could tell. Just a celebration. I didn't see a punch.
I didn't see it, and there's way too many bodies there for me to see who recovered it.
Well, the Trojans have it.
Back-to-back, unsportsmanlike, though.
They're on 23-yard line. Handoff comes to Jordan Harris. Harris working around the right side, trying to get the first down. He's pushed out of bounds. Flag on the play.
Well, that flag was thrown in front of our bench, so as long as it's not one of these crazy sideline warnings, that may be a face mask or something.
He pointed to them. So. Okay.
Gain of 9 that time by Jordan.
Face mask, Central Hardin.
That'll make it an automatic first down.
Yep. They're only going to mark off 5, though.
Well, with the gain. And
so. Most of the time it's.
Gain of 10 on the carry.
Yeah, that'll put 5 more, and that will put it at the 39.
So you said it, and I'll just reiterate it here. We have to just continue to play.
Oh, we're just 5 points down. You're right.
It feels like we're down 20.
That's correct, and that's how we're acting at times. We're losing our mind.
Spillman under center, split backfield, handoff.
And they got it.
Did they get it back? They're fighting for it out there. Yeah, they sure did.
It was on the exchange there with the running back. I don't know who.
Kearney.
Unbelievable. Yeah. When you are 7-1 and playing somebody who's 1-7, the one way that you can lose is through turnovers. That's 3.
How many have we? I've kept our stats this year. I haven't remembered writing down a whole lot of turnovers.
It's the most that I can remember.
And it's easily the most we've had all year, but there's been games we haven't had any. Several games we haven't had any. So now they get the ball back basically.
Yeah, Colton Thomas is in the game.
Yeah, I think it was one of our defensive ends if I had to just look and see who's not out there. Yeah.
All right, Irwin for Central Hardin. He's going to hand it off.
Good hit that time by Clemens.
Yeah, Waylon. He tried to rip it out of his hands.
Yeah, Waylon guessed the hole and kind of bounced off and then bounced into the ball carrier.
As Laudermill on the carry picks up about a yard.
Laudermill has 18 carries for 102. Still a long way to go, 11 minutes.
I think, though, almost if they score, it's over. Unless something crazy happens. Because, A, the time, B, our inability to score offensively, and we've only got 2 timeouts. And they're going to take every single second they can off of it as the drive goes.
Mm-hmm. And play clock down at 6. And the handoff to Laudermill. Laudermill will be stopped right around the 35.
That was Billingsley. It just wrapped him up around the neck and slung him down.
There is a considerable amount of more aggression around for both teams around the point of contact. I have noticed that.
You know, it takes a little longer to get up and get back to your huddle every time the tackle's made, doesn't it?
Well, that's not good when you're behind.
So it's 3rd down and 6. Timeout called.
Well, I'll just say this. Little things matter. That's very poor clock management for Central Hardin. He called a timeout with 20 seconds left on the clock. On the, call it the shot clock, the play clock, you know.
What's the goal of that?
I mean, you should when you're up 5, let the clock run down to like 1 or 2 if you want to call a timeout.
And then get a new set, right, after the timeout?
I think it'd be a dead ball, but yeah. The clock was running, so we'll take it.
That's what I'm saying. It resets, you get all of it back.
How about this score after 3? Logan County 20, Warren East 19.
A little surprised.
Metcalf County 26, Greene County 21.
I'm a little surprised how close that is.
Yeah.
You see the LaRue County score?
I did not see that.
What did I show it to you a while ago?
70-0. They're behind.
70-0.
They lost 70-0 to Butler. This full wins 40-12. I don't know.
What are they doing playing Louisville Butler?
You sure it's Butler? We're not. They went outside their class.
Also final St. X 42, Pleasant Park 6.
All right, it is 3rd down and 6. Ball is on the 35. Serwin. He's coming to the near side. It's Taylor. Missed a tackle, and he'll be upended out of bounds.
Depends on where the spot is.
At the 28. Yep, it's going to be there.
Taylor on the carry.
They had a chance. It would have been a tough tackle, but he had a chance to wrap him up for no gain. And not only 4, they've given it to 11 a couple times there. But when they've needed a play, they've always gone on the edges.
Yep, that's sweet.
The jet motion type action.
First down of the Bruins at the 29. Got Laudermill in the backfield. And a handoff to Laudermill. Laudermill off left tackle, taking it across the 30 or the 25 to about the 24.
Gain of 5.
I know they've used him a lot tonight, but
20 carries, 111.
Steady dose of him is all I would do if I was.
Yeah, and he has not scored, but his carries have set up these outside runs by the other backs because you have to stop him first.
I said Mike Alstott earlier. Is Mike Alstott, was he 41 too?
He was in the 40s.
41.
You are correct. Tampa Bay?
Yep. That's kind of going a little deep in the well, maybe.
We got a receiver out of the left side. Wow. There's a flag on the play.
I'm going to say it's a hold.
Jackson Rashaw, the carry.
Rashaw was the ball carrier.
A loss of 1.
I don't know, Waylon did a great job anticipating the snap there and just pushed through.
Flags are down. Holding against the Bruins.
That's their 7th penalty for 65 yards.
He pushed through the guy and caused him to basically grab his jersey and tackle him, and that's why they called the penalty. You definitely, don't you definitely take the penalty? It's 3rd and 6 or 2nd and...
We're not taking it? Yeah, we're taking it. Yeah.
They were kind of hemming around there we might not.
Yeah.
That'll push it back to the 34.
Why is it only a 5-yard penalty?
Yeah, that mark-off was not correct. You mark it off in the line of scrimmage,
It's
guys.
a hold.
It wasn't down the field anyway.
Somebody's got to see that.
Arguing with it over there.
Yeah, the mark-off was way too short. Oh, my goodness.
Hand off. Who's got it?
We got it.
Trojans have it.
I can see
They're
that.
trying to fight for it on the ground. Corbin Wells.
Corbin Wells.
Yes. Corbin Wells at the 36-yard line.
Who wants to win the game right now, right?
It kind of feels that way, doesn't
It's 4 straight turnovers. 2 for us, 2 for them.
It's just all right here in this area. We
That's
haven't
correct.
moved out, in between the 40 and the 30 in the last 10 minutes, I don't think.
I was going to say, we were giving them the game, and now they're trying to give it right back to us. We got this. Put the ball in the end zone right here.
8:21 to play.
How about no turnovers and no penalties?
This is WCDS 104.7 FM at 12:30 a.m. Glasgow.
This is an election year. I vote for no turnovers and no penalties.
Yeah. Fake handoff comes to Dalen Thomas. Thomas tried to bounce to the outside. They cut back inside, and he'll be wrapped up right around the 40.
But I also vote for Dalen Thomas.
Well, Dalen's had our big game tonight. He's just touched it 5 times, but he's averaging over 20 yards a carry. He got just 5 there, but 5 will be more than happy with.
First final in tonight, Hart County wins over Franklin Simpson 28-7 to win their district for the second year in a row.
They're still undefeated, too.
Yeah.
Number one ranked in their class, I believe, right?
2nd and 5 for Barren. See if they can get something going here. Here's Tate Spillman. And he's going to fumble. My goodness.
That was poorly executed. We tried to, throw it up in Jordan Harris's neck.
That was on the exchange again. I think it was one of those reads where we're trying to read whether or not to keep it or not. And, man, it's a perfect night. It's not wet.
No.
I mean, it's the 9th game of the year, too, so this is weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's not damp, it's not wet, 65 degrees.
I mean, there's a lot on the line. I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
3rd and 5, 7 minutes to play in the game. Barron still trailing 20-15. Here's Spillman. Hands it off to Dalen Thomas. And
well defended. I think we'll punt now.
Because we lost yardage and didn't get anything on that, I think we actually lost one because of that. If we had moved it and got half, it's tempting, right?
Oh, yeah. No, they're not going to go for it on 4th and 8 at the 40, I don't think. 6:41.
So an entry timeout here.
But, again, the fumble cost us. At least we didn't give it to them on the fumble, but the fumble,
essentially lost it down for us.
Now the final score, Glasgow defeats Butler County tonight, 56-14.
Grayson Becker, the injured Bruin.
Some of these games, looks like they're ending a little early tonight.
Well, they didn't have a 20-minute homecoming.
No, that's true. We're a little behind on everybody else. It was number 57. Grayson Decker.
And our game should be fast with the lack of passing, but there's been a ton of penalties, ton of turnovers. So you have that type of stoppage constantly.
Yeah, so now it is 4th down and 6.
I don't think you even think about a bag of tricks.
No, but
just get rid of it.
No, but we got to contain this guy on the back now.
Is that forward back deep?
That's Rizzo. All 3 touchdowns.
Oh, gosh.
Well, here we go. And running with it is Jordan Harris.
Face mask.
Yeah, that should have been a face mask.
Face mask and did not call it.
Again, this guy over on the sideline is out of position terribly. But
it was a face mask. Our own guys over there were calling face mask. Did not get the call. But we went for the fake. We dropped the ball on the fake. So we didn't even execute that because right now our execution is just not very good.
I think we were trying to do something because Briggs Harris was coming around the edge.
So we dropped the ball.
Right. Yep. So that's what we were trying to do.
See the replay. See if it's not a face mask. It looked like to me it looked like Minnesota and Los Angeles last night. Grabbed him right there, right by the fake.
I don't know.
You think it's the shoulder pads?
Well, the guy wasn't even in position to see.
Here's Laudermill to the carry.
Maybe grabbed him by the shoulder pads. I don't know.
He'll take it to the 36-yard line. Gain about 5.
21 carries, 116. It looked like it may have got him by the shoulder pad. I couldn't.
The way it spun him around there.
Yeah, kind of looked like it to me.
But again, we're still playing here within the 30 and 40, and in order to have a chance, we're going to have to keep them there. They get a good first down carry to cut it in half.
Just under 6 minutes to play.
That's the other thing. The clock getting ready to be a factor.
Laudermill to the backfield. Irwin. 4-man defensive front for Barren. A handoff again. Laudermill going forward with it. Got it to the 31-yard line. Another first down.
We're going to give it to him.
Brings the ball to the 31. A gain of 6 on the play. The gain is good for a Planet Fitness Bruin first down.
Clock still ticking away. Central Hardin taking their time. They got a receiver out to the left. They're into the backfield. And here is the handoff. Laudermill will take it to about the 27.
Gain of 3.
Guess they put it at the 28, so it'll be second down and 7 for Central Hardin. 4:40 to play.
Not right now, but pretty soon you're going to have to start thinking about taking timeout.
Correct.
Each team has 2 timeouts remaining. Irwin, but Taylor going left, and there's a handoff spinning away. Laudermill still going. Couldn't wrap him up. Cannot bring him down to the 21-yard line.
Yeah, broke through. Broke through several Trojans that time. 24 carries, 134. 4:04 right now on the clock and running, and now the clock is now going to be a factor. We got to emotionally, as much as anything, kind of get our head into it right now. We need to stop.
We got to find a little extra, don't we?
Yeah, we do.
And going to the left side of the field. A good stop there that time.
They want to call timeout now on a loss of 2 on the play. Good job by Braden Houchins, but we're not.
It'll be under 3 minutes when they take a snap.
Good job defensively that time for the Trojans.
If you stop them and one more time, you have to take a timeout.
I think so too. I agree.
This is kind of a make or break set of downs, I think. So that's why you.
It'll be down to 3 minutes to play. 2nd and 11 for the Bruins. Handoff, Laudermill.
Okay.
Got 4.
Yep, got it to about the 17.
If you're going to take timeout, you have to do it as soon as the whistle's blown.
Don't call it now.
No. You can't sit over there and think about it.
So third and a long 6 now.
It'll be 2:10 when they can snap it. 2:10.
It'll be 3rd and 6.
2.5 minutes to go.
At the 17.
And they just now break the huddle down to 15 on the play clock. 3rd and 6.
Well, this is where they go in the round probably, so we've got to watch 11 and 4.
And it is coming to Laudermill again.
Where they give it right back to 41 there, and he's going to be short a yard.
13.
Timeout now, aren't we?
It's going to go under.
It's under 2 minutes now.
A minute 20. Do they kick a field goal?
No, they're going to kick a field goal. They're going to give it to the fullback.
It'll be 4th and
4th and 1.
We're going to. It's going to be a minute. What is this? A minute 20 left.
Yep.
You got to use your timeouts on defense because you can clock it and you can go out of bounds and you can throw incomplete passes. You can do things on offense to control the clock, but we've kind of let them just run the clock out here no matter what.
They're going to call a timeout.
They should. And in some respects, if they get the first down, the game's over.
Well, we got 2 timeouts, so we could get it back, but we'd get it back with 30 seconds left, right?
Well, no. We call a timeout after first down. We call a timeout after second down, and then they've got third and fourth down, and they don't even have to do anything with it.
Be close.
Yeah. So I mean, they reasonably get the first down and don't score. Because, I mean, well, if they score, though, the game's over mathematically. So either way, we're in trouble.
Well, our best chance of winning is to get a stop here on 4th and 1. And this is...
It's your only chance.
That's the only way.
If it's... They did run the quarterback sneak that got them a first down. But if I find them, I'm giving it to big fullback, Landermelt. He's carried it.
He's
26 times for.
He's done the job for him, that's for sure.
26 for 142. I'd say, this is your game, big boy.
Mm-hmm. Last time they put Rashaw under center. That was their quarterback snap, and it looks like that's not what they're going to. Well, look what 4 is. 4 is lined up underneath center, so they're going to go quarterback sneak with 4.
Yep. There it is.
They got it.
Yep. He got it. Got it to the 10-yard line.
They got to get it over the 11, and that's what they did. So now calling timeouts doesn't matter, but it's still we're going to just take them to McDonald's afterwards and get a cup of coffee with them, evidently.
It's 1st and goal at the 10.
1 minute to play. Play clock down at 10. Irwin will hand it off to Laudermilt. Laudermilt will get it to about the 7.
On the carry.
Barren County will call the timeout with 40.3 left.
A gain of 3. 2nd and 7.
That young man has been pretty darn good.
He's earned MVP, and
this is just a tough loss for Barren. It's one thing when you it's one thing to get beat when and listen, give Central Hardin credit, man. They have done a pretty good job, especially offensively. I mean, they've been pretty good. But it really, really hurts when you feel like you've shot yourself in the foot. And the turnovers has just killed us tonight. And most of the turnovers were self-inflicted. Those were none of them really hard hits in which we fumbled. A lot of them were just off exchanges and things like that. And this is a tough loss.
We had it essentially inside the 10 and got backed up one time. Yep. Then we had it. And
sometimes if you can want something so bad, and this is a bad one right here.
So, like I said, we can call timeout one more time.
They took the knee. Another timeout. That'll be the last one.
It won't matter once they got that first down because we wouldn't be able to get the ball back. Because they can effectively knee it one more time. Tough because and I don't know what it is. It's almost like a jinx, a curse, and when we've had an opportunity and sometimes favored, even in that opportunity to get the 2 instead of the 3, we just historically have not been able to get that home playoff
well,
game.
This is our best chance, 7-1 versus 1-7. But we talked about beforehand that their 1-7 schedule, their 1-7 record was deceiving. Mm-hmm. They played really good teams. Still, I think we have a better team from the quarterback position and so forth. I just think we have more explosive players and so forth. And I really think what hurts worse than ever, and I've had on myself coaching, when you think you're better and then you don't, and it's mainly because of mistakes that you make personally, that really, really hurts. Yeah. So it just makes things more difficult. You know, we're not going to be hosting now, so we're going to be on the road that first round, and instead of playing a team like Christian County, who's probably going to only have one win, we're going to face a team that's going to be much better.
It will be either probably McCracken County or Henderson County on the road. McCracken County, of course, down in Paducah. Henderson County up at Henderson, Kentucky, past Owensboro. Yeah, I think it'll be one of those two teams we'll have to go to 2 weeks from tonight.
Instead of a short trip, we've got to drive halfway across the country. That doesn't make it any better either.
So Central Hardin, you'd have to say, pulls off the upset as they defeat the Barren County Trojans here tonight by a score of 20-15. Barren County will drop to 7-2 on the season, and Central Hardin will improve to 2-7 on the year as Barren County drops to 1-2 in district play, and Central Hardin goes to 2-1. We'll come back with the SCRTC postgame report after this break. This is Trojan football on 104 The Score.
Established here in Glasgow, Kentucky in 2008, the People's Bank in Glasgow is still serving you on the corner of Industrial Drive and West Main Street.
This is Terry Bunnell, Chairman, President, and CEO of the People's Bank. Not only do we offer a variety of checking accounts to meet your specific needs, we offer a variety of services to make sure not only you, your family, and farm are taken care of, but your business as well. And your money stays local in our community.
The People's Bank, now serving you in Glasgow and Cave City. Member FDIC.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
We've got you. It's a pledge to make sure you're always taken care of. A pledge that Farmers RECC honors each and every day. When it comes to keeping things running smoothly or getting them back on track when they're not, we've got you. Always. Farmers RECC is a Touchstone Energy Cooperative, your source for power and information.
Extreme Health Club and Extreme Fitness for Women, both with 24-hour access. And Extreme Blend Smoothie Bar to help you refuel and recover. Over 8,000 square feet of weights in Extreme Health Club and ladies only at Extreme Fitness for Women, including tanning beds, both with access to saunas, infrared saunas, and the 90-degree saline therapy pool. You'll love the wide variety of classes with experienced instructors. Personal training is available and with the best in the business. Call or stop by today and see what everybody's talking about.
Hey, son, what you doing?
Daddy, I'm going to own a dealership one day.
All right, I'll dream with you.
From one small dream to over 25 dealerships in the state of Kentucky, we have set out to provide Kentuckians with reliable vehicles and the best customer service for over 50 years. This may have started with a simple dream, but our dedication to our customers will go on for generations.
That's a disappointing loss for the Barren County Trojans tonight as they fall to Central Hardin here on the road 20-15 as Barren County's regular season finale is next Friday night, but now we know that the Trojans will go on the road for the postseason 2 weeks from tonight, either McCracken County or Henderson County. We'll have more information as we get over the weekend with that with those games. But this is the SCRTC postgame report. SCRTC's alternative to cable is MyStream TV. Switch today and save on your cable bill. So we take a look at the scoring summary brought to you by Southern States in Glasgow and their new location on Cross Street. All the scores were in the first half. Nobody scored in the second half. 9:22 to go in the first. It was Jackson Rashaw on a 12-yard run. And 6-0 was the score there. Micah Chenault kicked the extra point to make it 7-0 in favor of Central Hardin. 4:22 to go in the first quarter. Barren County's Jackson Bird scores from 20 yards out after Waylon Clemens blocked a punt. Barren County got on the board at 7-6. Jacob Dooley's extra point ties the game at 7 apiece. That was a score at the end of the first. In the second quarter with 10:42 to go, it was Jackson Rashaw scoring again 17 yards out to make it 13-7. Chenault's kick made it 14-7 Bruins. 9:18 to go in a half. Barren County's Dalen Thomas runs it from 68 yards to make it 14-13. Tate Spillman scored the 2-point conversion to make it 15-14. That was the only lead for Barren County tonight. And then with 9:07 to go in a half, it was Jackson Rashaw once again. He scored all 3 touchdowns tonight for Central Hardin on a kickoff return, 76 yards. And the final score, Central Hardin 20 and Barren County 15.
Well, the other thing is there's no scoring in the second half.
None.
It's 20-15 at halftime. There was no way I thought they would end 20-15, but it ended 20-15. And did we even punt the second half? I think every
we did one time. I think.
Did we make one punt? It was one punt, but the rest of them was fumbles and fake the punt, and that didn't work either. So, yeah, very, very frustrating. Defensively, we didn't give up any points. I guess that's good. But, yeah, you're right, Jay. This hurts. Mm-hmm. This hurts. I think we're a better football team than they are, but that doesn't get you anything. For the game, Central Hardin rushed it 46 times for 240 yards. They did not complete a pass. 0 for 2. Total yards 240. They had 3 turnovers. They had 12 first downs. They were penalized 7 for 65. They were led on the ground by that fullback, Seth Lunderman. 27 carries, 145. And also the other running back, Jackson Ricole, scored all 3 touchdowns, 2 runs and a kickoff return. And it ends up the difference of the game. We was up 15-14, kickoff in the second quarter. They ran it back for a touchdown, ended up being the difference in the game.
Yep.
It's tough, and
I didn't think that would end the game, did you?
No, I thought there was no way that was going to be the last score. Total plays, we ran 38 of them, had 231 yards in the game, just 69 yards in the second half. We ended up running 21 plays in the second half, but only gained 69 yards, and kind of went back and forth there with who wanted to win the game as many times as we were fumbling and they were fumbling. But anyway, 38 plays for 231, rushed at 26 for 150 on the ground, led by Dalen Thomas. Dalen carried it 7 times, just 7 times, but carried it 108 yards total, including a 68-yard touchdown. So he led us on the ground. Tate had 10 carries for 6. Kearney had 5 for 18, and Jordan Harris had 4 for 18. In the passing department, Tate was 4 of 8 for 81. Harris caught 2 balls for 67, and Bewley had a net of 14. 8 first downs, 4 penalties for 40 yards, and we fumbled it more than 3 times, but we lost 3 of those fumbles. And Jay, based on minimal research, with a little help from the radio crew down at McCracken County.
Yeah.
Mustang sweep district play.
Okay.
So that means they will be just on this one little nugget there. They'll be the 1 seed.
Henderson will be the 2.
We go to Hendo and we'll have a long trip.
But you got him. Okay. We're gonna have Joey Budge talk with Coach John Myers here in just a second as Coach Myers making his way up. Our mic is not working out of the field, so we'll have him come up to our press location here in the press box. And but yeah, it looks like right now the way it's all coming up together is Barren County will go to Henderson County 2 weeks from tonight to wrap it up. Let's go to Joey Budge, who has Coach John Myers, and Joey, go ahead and take it away.
Okay, thanks, Jay. Hey, Coach Myers, I know it's 20-15 hard. We had our opportunities there in the fourth quarter, but kind of talk about what your takeaways are from the game tonight.
Well, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed for kids. We put ourselves in a pretty good position. We need really to win this game, and that's tip your cap to Central Hardin. They played their hearts out tonight. They played extremely hard. They took away some things that we wanted to do. We really struggled in our pass protection. We got receivers running wide open, don't have time to throw the football. And it's not all of our offense. I'm not getting on our offensive line at all. You know, we just had to make some adjustments. We got to get some help from the backfield, and you know, that's on me. You know, not getting our kids in position to make plays, and you got to get them in position to make plays, and then it's up to them to make the plays. And I just didn't do a very good job of getting our offensive line in position to get Tate some relief, some opportunity to throw the football well. But when you turn the ball over 3 or 4 times, you know, we scored 1 offensive touchdown tonight. And when you do those things, and you make those types of mistakes, you know, you don't deserve to win the football game. And bottom line, and we preached this all week, and we talked about it, and I think our defense played well enough to win the game tonight. I'm in no way, shape, form. But I told our kids, if we can't stop this fullback, it's going to be a long night for us. And we couldn't stop the fullback. I mean, he's a load. He's probably, 230 pounds, and he gets that head of steam going. You don't get him going, stopped at the line of scrimmage. He gets 1 step, and then he's going to carry you for 5-6 yards. And he was 6, 7, and 8 yarding us to death. And if you can't stop that fullback, you're in trouble. And we were in trouble, and it just, we turned the ball. We tried a little fake punt right there, and I think we bobbled the snap. And, you know, we just made too many mistakes to win the football game, and hats off to Central Hardin. Hey, you look at their record, and you think, well, they're 1-7. They're not all that good. We talked about that, guys. You ought to see the schedule they've played. You ought to see the people they play. They played DuPont Manual 20-7. DuPont Manual beat South Warren 35-7. I mean, that's you look on paper and you don't think, but that's not a bad football team out there. They're a very solid football team. It's just we just didn't do some things offensively. I'm going to have to do a better job. Bottom line, we've got some plays designed to get Bird the football. We got some plays designed to get Bray the football, and it seems like every time we call that number, it's. Something breaks down somewhere, and we can't get it to them, for whatever reason. I thought Dalen Thomas played extremely well, run the ball hard, picked us up some good yards. Tate Spillman always brings it tonight, night. And, our offensive line was doing some good things, and we're moving the football. We just couldn't finish. So I've got to do a better job. I've got to do a better job of putting our guys in position. And, we could say, I told our kids after the game, we didn't play well enough defensively. We didn't play well enough offensively, and we didn't play well enough in special teams. We give up the kickoff return for a touchdown, but now we did block a kick for a touchdown too, and so we had multiple opportunities, and it's just disappointing that we weren't able to capitalize on the opportunities we had. And but like I said, when you turn the ball over 3-4 times, how many times did we turn the ball over?
We had, I think it was 3 fumbles.
3 fumbles.
3, yep, 3, and then we had the 4th one there. Then in the 4th quarter, that kind of stopped the drive, stalled it. Just certain things in place. Our offense could never get the rhythm going. We talked about this offense having a rhythm going throughout the games, and we would make a good play, and then, tonight it wasn't as much the penalties that slowed us down as it was just mishandling the ball. The one play there on the snaps when we was trying to do things, just little things, but, it's...
Those little things add up and really hurt you. We got down there to the 10-yard line once, and then we did get called for a holding penalty. Backed us up. Next thing you know, instead of 1st and 10, it's 1st and 20. When those things happen, it's just, they're hard to overcome sometimes. And, we should have never been in that position, but hindsight's 20/20. Bottom line is they outplayed us tonight.
So, Coach, here we go. It's the last week of the regular season. Next week we get to come back home. Got Allen County coming home, so I know you want to get home tonight. It's a little drive down the 65 getting back to Barren County, but, we got one more week, and then we're going into the playoffs. This season's not over. I know everybody's maybe a little down tonight, but I know you well, and these coaches and these kids, they want to win, and they want to play hard for Barren County, and I know they're going to come out. We just need everybody to show up next Friday night and showcase what these kids can do.
Oh, absolutely. We're sitting here. I guess if you sat here and told me after 9 games at this point that we were going to be 7-2, I probably took it. And I think our kids probably would, but it doesn't matter. We were 7-1, had a chance to go 8-1, and we're very disappointed that we weren't able to get it done tonight. And we'll worry about all that stuff later. But I'm proud, man. We've got a great fan support, man. Got a great crowd tonight that come out here. Wish we'd played better for them. I talked to our kids about adversity. Adversity struck a bunch tonight, and we didn't like it. We wanted to point fingers. We wanted them. We had to regroup. We had to get them back together and again and everything. And it's part of growing. It's part of building your program. It's part of getting better. And bottom line is, I'm proud of these seniors and what they have brought to the table this year and the position that they put us in. And it's great stuff to build on going forward. And it's like I told the guys tonight. Hey, the season ain't over. We got another game. We got at least 2 more games. So we'll just have to keep grinding and keep getting better.
Appreciate it, Coach Myers. I hope you have a great weekend. Yep. Have a good one. Back to you, Jay.
All right. Thanks a lot, Joey, and thanks to Coach John Myers. His comments brought to you by Aero Safety. We'll come back and wrap it up after this final timeout as the Trojans fall tonight 20-15 to Central Hardin. We'll go over a few final scores, too, when we come back out of this last break. As you're following Trojan football on 104 The Score.
Welcome to Glasgow, Kentucky. This ain't no ordinary small town. This is Broadbandville, USA. People here weren't willing to sit around until one of the big telecommunications companies got ready to wire them up. They just decided to do it themselves. In Glasgow, the future is now.
So Aero Safety is an international safety consulting company based right here in Glasgow, Kentucky. We offer a wide variety of services, ranging anything from safety training to administrative services like policy procedures. It's any manufacturing, any industry around our area, we can apply that. And we can also make everything site-specific to the customer. So we make sure we're incorporating the company's policies, procedures, applicable hazards, equipment, things like that, that just make it more relevant and engaging for the customer. Aero Safety is here to keep your employees safe and keep your business headed in the right direction.
Growing up is realizing that everyone who told you to eat your breakfast when you were little was actually eating this for breakfast.
It's your turn to take your place at the breakfast table and savor the taste of culinary independence with freshly toasted bagels at McDonald's. Indulge in the breakfast you've always wanted and start the day off the right way, your way.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Hey Lindsay, it's been really hot, and with warm weather comes pests.
Well, Billy, at Southern States, we have bug sprays and pest control products to use around your home. We want you to be able to enjoy the summer pest-free.
And outdoor grilling season is also here.
Everyone can get their propane tanks for your outdoor grills and fire pits filled at Southern States in Glasgow.
Propane summer fills are also coming up.
Call 651-6167 or 651-2159 for your local Southern States.
And we are now on 120 Cross Street, just off 31E South.
Get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. The BX Series is the #1 selling subcompact tractor in the U.S. The versatile lineup is built to help you make the most of your land. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 0% APR for up to 72 months on select BX models. Now through September 30th. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Your local Kubota dealer is J&J Sales, 1311 West Main Street in Glasgow.
Reliable internet and great customer service? 2 things you'd like to have? I'm talking local service and quick response when my internet is out, which never happens.
The final score tonight, Central Hardin defeats Barren County 20-15, and some other final scores tonight. Metcalf County defeats Greene County 32-27, Gaverna 54, Ballard Memorial 14, Hart County 28, Franklin Simpson 7, Glasgow defeats Butler County tonight 56-14. Just got another final score in. Monroe County defeats Clinton County tonight 46-28. Well, our next broadcast will be next Friday night as Barren County closes out the regular season with a home game against Allen County Scottsville. It'll be senior night. The game will start at 7. Senior activities will take place before the game, so we'll try to have that on the air for you as we always do each year. So we may go on just a little bit earlier than 6:30 next Friday night, probably around 6:20 to 6:25 in order to get the senior night activities and the pregame report in as well. So my thanks to the entire broadcast crew tonight, John Butler, Robert Bauer, Joey Bunch, Aaron Russell, and the BC Live crew. Until next Friday night, of course, Jake Kessler, Jake Norris on the board tonight, back in the studios. We appreciate him and his work that he's done tonight to run our broadcast for us back at the studio. Again, next Friday night, I'm Jay Turner. Thanks for being with us, and good night, everybody, from Cecilia, Kentucky.